Now, Brookhaven Academy Cougar Football. Game action is brought to you by Roma's Deli and Papa's Buffet and Grill, Brookhaven. King's Daughters Medical Center, Brookhaven. Sullivan Ford Lincoln Exit 40, Brookhaven. White & Associates CPAs. Pep's Land Solutions. Dr. Ryan Case. And Brookhaven ENT Perkins Ace Hardware, Brookhaven. Mississippi Sports Medicine. Your New York Life Agents at All Red Financial in Brookhaven. Lodge Brothers Tractor and Implement in Columbia and 51 Pawn and Gun.
Good evening and welcome to Stone Stadium. We're here on the campus of Kauai Lincoln Community College. Ken Hollingsworth along with Ben Warren. Let's bring you the action tonight between Brookhaven Academy 3-0 on the year against the Centreville Tigers 1-1. Centreville's game last week with Sullivan was canceled. So they have had a loss to the Washington School, and they beat Bowling Green in their lone win of the year. So always a big matchup here. Beck, just kind of going over things in the past. 2 years ago, we're down with a field goal that could win it. Dawson Flowers, it's Cade Brown. If my memory serves me right, with a big pass play, great catch by Cade Brown. That sets up a winning field goal for Corey Case in that game. That last year we trailed by a score of 20-17 late in the ball game with about 3 minutes left. Cougars driving. John Rivers Brown, the freshman at that time, hits the outside, breaks the tackle, takes it in for a touchdown. Extra points good. Defense holds off Centreville, and the Cougars win that one by a final 24-20. So these games, traditionally down through the years, have gone to the last couple of minutes before we decide who's going to win.
And Ken, if you're expecting anything different tonight, I hate to ruin it for you. We probably will see a similar ball game, just like we've seen in past years. This is one you can throw out records, you can throw out all the scenarios you could think of why one team will have an advantage over the other. This is Brookhaven Academy going against Centreville. It's a good rival between the two schools, and they'll get after it for 4 quarters. And as a fan, I'm looking forward to a good ball game tonight.
Of course, we still harken back to the year that Brookhaven Academy goes 15-0 and wins the state championship. Centreville goes for 2 in the triple overtime period. I think we stopped them on the 6-inch line to win that one 57-56. That's still regarded as one of the best high school games ever played in this area.
Yeah, certainly one of the best that I ever witnessed. Games, most entertaining games that I had the opportunity to watch at any level. If you made me make a list of my top 5, that one would probably go in it. And I don't know that we'll see that type of ball game tonight. Certainly this is, won't have the complete playoff atmosphere, but again, this is Centreville versus Brookhaven, Cougars versus the Tigers. It will be a cat fight tonight.
And today, of course, Patriot Day, remembering 9/11, the events from 19 years ago. The players here will be recognizing a veteran that they're playing for tonight, and they'll have a ceremony right after the national anthem or right before it. A little later on, then the players on the big video board. I think they've already got the video set up here, and they'll be flashing the picture of the veteran that they're playing for tonight. So that should be an interesting prelude to the game tonight. Game at Stone Stadium. We still have some room for you to attend the ball game tonight. Of course, we've got still the restrictions on the number of players, and people may ask, well, why are you moving the game to Colin? Strictly because you got a bigger stadium here. You can stay within the rules and get more people in the stadium. So that's why we're playing at Colin. In fact, we'll have the coaches show here shortly with Coach Ron Rushing. He mentioned to the players a couple of days ago, where would you rather play, Brookhaven Academy or Colin? And they said, we'd like to play Colin. So obviously this field, with the turf field, the Jumbotron, the scoreboard here, this kind of gives you a major college feel and a little extra, I guess, incentive to kind of do your best here on this field.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, you're out here at this, the spectacular venue. I mean, we talked about it last broadcast when we played the other game here at Colin, the Jumbotron, and it's impressive. You got the turf field, so, field conditions should be ideal. Playing, and you'll have some of the college coaches lurking around. A lot of the college players from Colin, they've stuck around over the weekend, and they'll make their way over and watch the football game. So, it's just it's a change, and, the convenience of it is it's 10 miles up the road from Brookhaven. And we've said it before, we can't thank our friends here at Colin enough for allowing us to do this and give us exposure to their campus, but also giving us this venue to play on.
Now, of course, next week we go to Hatches Cathedral. That'll be our first conference game of the year. Then 2 weeks we'll play Park Lane. And kind of a preview of that real quick. Understand things are pretty well worked out that game will be played at Southwest. They had hoped to play it at Colin, but this is Wesson High School's home field. They've got a game here that night. So that game tentatively scheduled, if you're looking at where games are going to be played, that game at Park Lane right now is tentatively scheduled at Southwest. They'll be coming up in 2 weeks. So a lot of venues being changed around, not only by Brookhaven Academy, but a lot of teams kind of changing venues of where they can get the most fans in under these current restrictions.
Yeah, and it allows fans to, gives them the opportunity to spread out and keep those distances. And Headmaster Jason Case sent out a notice to all parents and friends of Brookhaven Academy, just reminding everyone that said, we want you to come, we want you to participate. We're moving game, we're making special arrangements so you can come to the football games, and Colleen can hold more of the 25% allowed fans into the stadium, and everybody that wants to come should be able to come, and this just gives we're trying to do everything that we can to the Cougar, the Cougar Nation, Ken, they love to travel, they love to go to their ball games, and in this much larger stadium capacity, we're allowing them to do that. And even so on the visitor side, for our friends from Centreville, they'll bring a good crowd, but they'll be able to spread out and should be able to accommodate anybody that comes up from Centreville.
Right, to Brookhaven Academy, Centreville gets set to kick off here in about 22 minutes at Stone Stadium on the campus of Copiah Lincoln Community College. Right now we're going to take a 2-minute break down the line. 2 minutes, we'll come back and visit with the head football coach here at Brookhaven Academy, Coach Ron Rushing. That's in 2 minutes after this on B92.
Brookhaven ENT Allergy and Facial Surgery provides up-to-date and comprehensive treatment for the ears, nose, throat, sinuses, and allergies. Dr. Brian Case and staff are committed to providing superior patient care with short wait times and open availability. Brookhaven ENT 835-0077 at 201 South Railroad Avenue. Don't forget, go next door and check out our area's only med spa. Brookhaven Med Spa features Zoe Skin products, hydrofacials, laser hair removal, Botox, Juvederm, and more. Book an appointment today and treat yourself to a spa day. 601-748-4658 or BrookhavenMedSpa.com. There's something new at Papa's Buffet and Grill. Papa's now has added daily specials for just $7.99. Monday, it's country fried steak with white gravy. Come back Tuesday for teriyaki chicken tips with pepper and onions. Wednesday, enjoy hamburger steak with onions and gravy. Thursday, it's smoked ribs. Then Friday, 7-piece butterfly shrimp, all served with toast and 2 sides. Just $7.99. Great food at a great price. $7.99 daily specials, Monday through Friday at Papa's Buffet and Grill, Lincoln Plaza, Brookhaven.
During times of uncertainty, it's comforting to know we have a healthcare system in our community that's been committed to supporting us for well over a century. In this current time, we are standing together, and our bond is stronger than ever. KDMC, caring for our community like no one else can.
Hey, this is Will Thibodeau with Sullivan Ford Lincoln, Southwest Mississippi's Ford truck headquarters. We here at Sullivan want to extend our biggest thanks for all of your business over the past few months by offering 0% up to 84 months on all remaining 2019 models, as well as 0% up to 72 months on most of our 2020 vehicles. Don't forget our special discounts for military, teachers, college grads, first responders, and healthcare professionals. Check out our Facebook page or visit us on the World Wide Web at SullivanFordLincoln.com. Sullivan Ford Lincoln. We're better, we're proving it, and we want you to be the judge. Exit 40, Brookhaven.
The Cougar pregame show continues right now. Glad to have with us the head football coach here at Brookhaven Academy, Coach Ron Rushing. Well, Coach down at Columbia Academy last Friday night, 43-26 win over a very scrappy Columbia team. We get down early, but a touchdown return on the opening kickoff. We come back, and I thought control the game offensively.
but we made some mistakes. Well, I think we maybe left 2 or 3 touchdowns on the field due to turnovers and penalties.
We did. It got sloppy at times. Watching the film, overall, we actually played really, really well and got sloppy about 5 or 6 plays where we missed 5 or 6 tackles and let them go score. Got in the hole early with the opening kickoff return. Offensively, we hit stride the whole game and moved the ball. I think we had 620-something yards of offense, so did well. And we actually held them to under 200 total offense defensively. We just gave up 3 or 4 big plays by tackling poorly.
Of course, Tyler Fortenberry over 400 yards rushing, passing rather, some 80 yards rushing, so nearly 500 yards total offense for him, and I thought he looked really sharp throwing the football Friday night.
He does. He's looked really well all year. Games slowed down a lot for him. He sees everything that's happening. He's going through different reads and making the right reads, but he's played really well all year and turned it up a notch last Friday and played exceptional.
Rob Johnson had probably his best game as receiver for the Cougars.
He did. Went up and made some great plays. One in particularly 4th and 30-something. He went up and just took the ball from the guy. Blocked really well. Rob's a guy that's extremely coachable. He's going to line up correct on every play. Just a smart kid and gives 100% effort every play.
Of course, the Cougar defense, as you mentioned, played well except for a couple of plays here and there. Columbia had a couple of playmakers. I thought we overall controlled that offense from Columbia.
We did. Last year we gave up a ton of yards against them, and to hold them under 200 was a positive. 44 ran on us last year a pretty good bit, and I think actually both their runners averaged less than 3 yards a carry. So really stopped the run, made them throw the ball. Like I said, we lined up correctly and played pretty well, except for about 4 or 5 plays where we just reached and grabbed and didn't tackle well.
Of course, our rushing offense led by John Rivers Brown. Luke Johnston had a good ball game, had a couple of good runs, so the running attack looks like it's coming into its own as well.
It is. We're starting to mix it up a little bit better. Of course, the way we throw the ball, that opens up the run. Thought Luke came in and did what we've been expecting out of him. He got his shoulder square, ran downhill, hit the holes hard, and ran with some aggression. Was really proud of watching him run the ball like we know he can.
43-26, Brookhaven Academy stays undefeated in the game with Columbia last week. Tonight we'll take on Centreville Tigers. We'll come back in 2 minutes and talk about that ball game tonight as the pregame show continues in B92. Keeping your property in shape and making improvements is a tough job to do by yourself. That's where Pep's Land Solutions comes in. They do land clearing, driveways, stump removal, ponds, house and mobile home pads. And if you need a load of gravel or topsoil, Pep's Land Solutions has a dump truck ready to head your way. For a free estimate, call Sawyer Pepper 601-757-4774. Pep's Land Solutions is ready to go to work for you. 757-4774. 757-4774. Is it time to paint? Your Benjamin Moore Paint Center is Perkins Hayes Hardware in Lincoln Plaza. Whether you're painting a room or the entire house, the paint experts at Perkins Hayes Hardware will help you select the color to make any project shine. For paint, hardware, electrical, and plumbing needs, see the helpful hardware folks at Perkins Hayes Hardware in Lincoln Plaza, Brookhaven. Online, hayeshardware.com/local/Perkins Hayes Hardware.
There are better-known tractors in the world than Coyote. Ones with bigger names, longer histories, more popular hats, cute toy lines. But there's not a single tractor ever been built that's better equipped to do the dirty work. So we'll just focus on what really matters. Coyote, we dig dirt.
Your Coyote dealer is Watts Brothers Tractor and Implement, 509 Lumberton Road in Columbia. Call 601-736-6351.
Sports are an adventure. Whether it's a tackle, collision at home plate, or cross-country ankle roll, Mississippi Sports Medicine's Urgent Ortho Care is ready for you. Our subspecialized surgeons team up to take care of your injury and get you back to peak performance. 18 surgeons, 6 subspecialties, and 1 focus. You. So when your sport throws you an injury, head to Mississippi Sports Medicine's Urgent Ortho Care with locations in Jackson, Flowood, or Madison. Open Saturdays in Madison.
Well, tonight, Coach, a team we have played down to the wire 2 years in a row. We won 2 years ago, I think a last-second field goal. Last year, John Rivers Brown, I think maybe under a minute to go, ran for a touchdown to win. So this is going to be probably a typical Centreville Brookhaven Academy game tonight.
It is. It's always an exciting game. Even the first year I was here, we know our kids usually play well this week. They know what's at stake. They're a hard-nosed football team that's going to run the football. It's going to be a physical game, and we know we got to get in there and stop the run, whatever we got to do to make them throw the ball. But we always play Centreville well. It's always a fun week for us, so we're excited about playing tonight.
Of course, Centreville was scheduled to play Silliman last week. That game was canceled at the last minute, so they've had a week off. Does that give them advantage, or does Brookhaven Academy keep that advantage having been able to play last week?
I think later in the year it may be an advantage. Right now everybody's just trying to get to play in condition and play in shape and get reps in, so I don't see it as an advantage right now. I actually think we get an advantage over it because we played an extra game. So I feel conditioning-wise we'll be a lot better, and we're just hopefully starting to hit stride.
Now they beat Bowling Green a couple of weeks ago, lost an opener to Washington School. So this team is 1-1 of the year, but as we had mentioned, this is always a team that defensively and offensively is I guess a smash mouth football team, and they'll be doing the same thing tonight.
They are. They're lining up. In the past they've been a too tight double wing. They're lining more in an eye and a nasty slot, you call it, but they're still running downhill, trying to move the ball, run to their sideline a lot. Coach Hurst has won over 400 ball games, so I mean they've got the experience. They play hard. His teams are always well coached, so we've got our hands full, definitely.
Of course, a game at Colan tonight, and again, that basically is a opportunity for Brookhaven Academy to allow more fans to watch the ball game tonight.
It is. We can get a bigger crowd there, but our kids I asked them earlier in the week, would you rather play at home or would you rather go play at Colan? And they unanimously said they would rather go to Colan and play. It's a beautiful field. It's a nice campus. We just can't thank them enough for letting us come over and play.
Of course, that new jumbo scoreboard kind of gives you that big college feel, too.
It does. Anytime these kids can get on a bigger field and a bigger venue like that and play, it makes them excited. They play a little bit harder. Centreville will be excited about playing on it, and the turf field is just one of the best that I've ever seen.
All right, how about some keys to a Cougar win tonight?
Our line has been dominant the last 3 weeks. That's the reason we're playing so well, because of our offensive line and defensive line. I think they're going to have to play really well tonight against a really good Centreville team. Obviously, we got to win the turnover battle, but we're going to have to win up front and establish the run and stop the run.
Well, Centreville Brookhaven Academy, I guess that's all you have to say. Always classic football games, and it's going to be a good night weather-wise. Great field atmosphere at Colan, so we look forward to an outstanding game tonight between the Tigers and Cougars. Thank you, Coach, and we'll talk to you next week.
Thank you. Go Cougars.
Stay on target this hunting season with 51 Pawn and Gun between Bogachita and Brookhaven. 51 Pawn and Gun has it all. Guns, ammo, and more, including a full line of fishing supplies. You can also get your hunting and fishing license. Need tools, jewelry, electronics, and gift items? They have that too. Good luck to the Brookhaven Academy Cougars from 51 Pawn and Gun, Highway 51 between Bogachita and Brookhaven. Open Monday through Friday, 8 till 5, 8 till noon on Saturday. Call 835-2661.
White & Associates is a CPA firm that provides personal and professional services in tax preparation and planning, payroll reports, financial statements, bookkeeping, and financial analysis and consulting. Corey White and the staff at White & Associates has been serving Brookhaven and the surrounding areas for the last 2 decades. If you are looking for a CPA firm, we ask that you consider White & Associates for all your accounting needs. Our office is located at 320 Brookhaven Street. Call us at 601-748-4580 or visit us at whiteandassociatesllc.com.
There's nothing small about the heart of your business. It's why your employees aren't just employees, they're family. We can help you protect them like family. For 175 years, that's been the legacy of New York Life Insurance Company. Simply call Dwayne Allred, your local New York Life agent. Dwayne can be reached at 601-833-0604 or at newyorklife.com. He will help you put your love into action for your business, your employees, and can even do it for your family too.
Brookhaven ENT Allergy and Facial Surgery provides up-to-date and comprehensive treatment for the ears, nose, throat, sinuses, and allergies. Dr. Brian Case and staff are committed to providing superior patient care with short wait times and open availability. Brookhaven ENT 835-0077 at 201 South Railroad Avenue. Don't forget, go next door and check out our area's only med spa. Brookhaven Med Spa features Zoe Skin products, hydrofacials, laser hair removal, Botox, Juvederm, and more. Book an appointment today and treat yourself to a spa day. 601-748-4658 or BrookhavenMedSpa.com.
From Hackettstone Stadium, Ken Hollingsworth and Beck Warren, along with his Centreville Brookhaven Academy. Beck just had a very moving video tribute to the events of 19 years ago, and I was watching the football players kneeling and watching the screen, and cheerleaders had their eyes on the screen, and we're talking about probably all these kids weren't born when that happened.
If we do have some 19-year-olds out there, maybe, but pretty much the majority, if not all of our participants tonight, players, cheerleaders, student bodies from both sides, they're just, but it is, and you were talking like we were talking in the break, it's such a vivid memory for us. It seems like it was only yesterday, but, just a moving, very moving video portrayal on the big screen here at Lincoln Community College.
Honor guard at the center of the field right now. Again, we're going to be having the national anthem shortly, and also some tributes from Brookhaven Academy players to the veterans are playing for tonight. Let's go to the field for the invocation and then the playing of the national anthem.
Presentation of the colors in midfield. We're delighted to welcome our guests from Franklin County High School and Junior ROTC. The colors being presented tonight by them, under the direction of Colonel Ed Pepin, their director, retired Colonel of the United States Army. Tonight's color guard is represented by Cadet Staff Sergeant Samuel Powell and Cadet Command Sergeant Major Callie Powell as arms bearers. Franklin JROTC flag bearers, Cadet Lieutenant.
Of course, the flag corps, the honor guard from Franklin County High School, being introduced here by our PA announcer, Dr. Ed Moak, prior to the playing of the national anthem.
And now, as you remain standing. For tonight's invocation, I'm pleased and delighted to recognize my friend, a Brookhaven Academy parent, and a veteran of the United States Marine Corps, Mr. Jeremy Orr, for our invocation. Following which, we ask that you help us honor America, especially our veterans and active duty military. Many of these in the Brookhaven Academy family have served in the battle against terror and are currently serving even tonight in faraway locations such as Iraq and Afghanistan and other places overseas in this continuing fight. As the performance of the Star Spangled Banner occurs, our veterans and active duty military are welcome to render a salute. And now for tonight's invocation, Mr. Jeremy Orr.
Pray with me, please. Father in heaven, thank you for the opportunity to come together tonight to recognize and honor those who have served in the armed forces of our country. Lord, we thank you for the men and women that have selflessly dedicated their lives to the service of others. We pray for the safety of our service members who are actively in harm's way. We ask for peace and comfort for our veterans that have served in past conflicts. And Lord, we give thanks and honor to our fallen heroes that have given all in exchange for the freedom that we enjoy today. Today we want to remember those who lost their lives in the September 11, 2001 terrorist attacks, and the first responders that bravely answered the call to duty without hesitation. Jesus said in John 15:13, "Greater love has no one than this, to lay down one's life for one's friends." Lord, let us never forget the honor, courage, commitment, and sacrifice that our veterans, combat veterans, and first responders have demonstrated. Thank you, Lord, for the blessings that you have imparted on these two schools represented here tonight. We pray for protection from injury over the athletes participating in tonight's game, and for protection for each person as they return home. Lord, give us the strength and wisdom to live our lives in a manner that glorifies you. In Jesus' name, amen.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming through sports stripes and bright stars, the room of perilous fight, o'er the ramparts we watch, were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in there, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
The invocation and the singing of the national anthem means we're just about ready to kick things off here. North end of the football field here at Colin, you'll see the flag flying at a half staff and commemoration of this Patriots Day, harkening back to the events that occurred on this day, 2001. Brookhaven Academy's players are will be playing tonight in honor of certain veterans and their family and friends, and we'll be getting some information on that here shortly. Other games going on tonight. Wesson is in Franklin County. Of course, this is Wesson High School's home field. They're out of town tonight at Franklin County. That's why we're able to get this stadium tonight. Also, Brookhaven and Macomb. Game normally is played at the end of the year. They're playing that one tonight down at Macomb. Royce are on the road over to Pisgah to take on the Pisgah Dragons. Don Ragsdale, Coach of Southern Miss, played at Pisgah. Also, West Lincoln is at Puckett tonight. Bogachitta had a game scheduled but was canceled, so they were able to reschedule Lake. So they're at Lake tonight. Lawrence County is at home tonight against Jeff Davis County. Enterprise Clark game was canceled. That was we played over in the Meridian area, so that means the Yellow Jackets are off tonight. They'll get their season started next week as they travel to St. Patrick. North Pike is hosting Columbia tonight. Park Lane over in Vicksburg to take on the St. Al Flashes, and Central Hines is at Copiah Academy tonight. Some of the football games coming up tonight. Of course, tomorrow, big tournament in Brookhaven, the Brookhaven Academy Invitational Softball Tournament. We keep our fingers crossed whether we'll cooperate with us tomorrow, but some 23 teams are involved in that particular tournament coming up tomorrow. Brookhaven Academy going to center field. Those captains will be at the center of the field for their toss of the coin tonight. That's going to be Bailey Reed, it looks like. Or check that. That's going to be instead August Sullivan. And also with him is going to be Blaine Dunaway. The seniors also out standing along the 20-yard line. Team captains for Centreville. That's going to be one of their starters. That's going to be a running back, Cason Clark. And also the other team captain for the Tigers will be Preston McDaniels. He'll be your fullback in their set tonight. So toss of the coin coming up here. Centreville, we know down through the years, Beck has run that old double wing set. Tonight, as Coach Rushing pointed out, they're going to switch more to the eye. They'll have receivers. They'll be running 2 and 3 receiver sets as well out of that.
Yeah, a little twist from Coach Bill Hurst. Of course, the Wiley veteran. He's been at it a long time, one of the winningest coaches, not only in the state of Mississippi, but across the country and in the southeastern part of the United States. You know that he always brings a good product to the ball field every time out, and they'll be very physical. We were looking during the warm-ups. It's going to be a pretty good matchup up front. Of course, we've talked about Brookhaven Academy front line pretty much all year and the size advantage that they've had in their previous 3 ball games, and this is going to be a game where those Centreville Tigers, they've been pushing that big old metal sled around the fields down in Centreville. I can assure you, all summer long and preparing for this season. So they'll have their hands full matching up with the Tigers front line tonight. So it ought to be a good battle in the trenches.
Brookhaven Academy has won the toss. They were elected to defer their option to the second half. So Centreville receives. Brookhaven Academy defending the goal off to our left. That'll be the south end zone. They'll be moving toward the north end zone when they're on offense. Just about ready to get the ball kicked off here to get this game underway. So let's take one more quick break here. Let's do 60 seconds. 60 seconds down the line. Brookhaven Academy football is coming up after this on B92.
Proma's Deli has gone to the chickens. That means you can feed your family at a special price. Here's what you can get for only $30 at Proma's. A 20-piece chicken tender box. Your choice of 2 sides, including potato salad, green salad, pasta salad, or fried okra. A half-gallon of Proma's famous tea, banana pudding for dessert, and complimentary seasoned Proma's chips. Feeds 4 to 5 people. Limited time only, carry out only. Order yours at Proma's Deli, Hampton Drive, right off Brookway Boulevard, Brookhaven.
King's Daughters Medical Center and Brookhaven Urology are pleased to announce the addition of Dr. Joel Duff to their medical staff. Dr. Duff specializes in general urology, kidney stones, men's and women's urological health, and diagnosing and treating urologic cancers. Don't let these health issues restrict your lifestyle and keep you from enjoying life with your family and friends. Dr. Duff and the staff at Brookhaven Urology are here to serve your needs. To make your appointment, call 601-833-5713 today.
Brookhaven Academy won the toss. They have elected to defer their option, so they'll be kicking it off here to the Centreville Tigers. Corey Case will do the honors for Brookhaven Academy. Approaches the football, booms it down the field. This ball is going to be hitting into the end zone, so the Tigers go on offense. First down at 10 from their own 20.
Good start there for the Cougars. That ball landed about 8 yards deep into the end zone, so, 65 plus in the air from Corey Case. So a booming kick from Case. The Centreville Tigers start things off on their own 20-yard line.
Expecting to see Peyton Jones, a sophomore, a quarterback here for the Tigers. This is a fairly young Tiger football team. You have Clark at the high back. Your fullback of the set's going to be Preston McDaniels. Clark is a 200-pound running back.
I think they did.
He's going to give it to Clark on the sweep left side. You got a little room, but gang tackled around the 24, picks up about 4 on the play for the Tigers. Coming up to make the tackle for Brookhaven Academy is going to be Colin Waldrop. So pick up of almost 5 on the play for Clark. So second down, we'll call it about 5.5 to go for the Tigers. Just shy of their 25, just getting underway here. This veteran salute ball game tonight. Brookhaven Academy, Centreville Academy, WBKN, Brookhaven, your sports authority.
Centreville in the traditional power set. They are running an I formation. Got the whistle on the field. I'm not sure.
I think it's a clock did not start. Clock did not start.
Here we go. Kind of interesting tonight, Ken. Both the Cougars in a sort of a camouflage gray on white and Centreville in white, so 2 light-colored.
There's Clark got hit at the line of scrimmage. He got maybe a half yard out of that as he got stuffed in the middle of the line there. Among those making the tackle, August Sullivan and others, and they clogged up the middle And Clark gets about a half yard, brings him up 3rd down and 5 now for the Tigers.
Yeah, Cougars won the battle of the trenches on that one. Sullivan, Jake Livingston first in to put the brakes on Clark. So we're going like 3rd down and just less than 5 yards to go for the Tigers.
Okay, Clark will be your eye back. The up back in the set is going to be Preston McDaniels. The receiver off to the right, but they play it in pretty tight on the right side. One to throw, throws it out to the right side, is going to be incomplete on the far side up around the 39-yard line. Looked like he was looking out there for Nicholas Parrish. Ball a little bit too far for Parrish to come up with. Incomplete pass will stop the clock at 11:01 left in the first quarter on your first offensive play.
Good cover out in the flats there by Jalen Huffman. Did a good job on Parrish. Like I said, ball kind of fluttered out. I saw Jones sort of slip as he was coming out from under center, so they kind of threw his timing off, had to rush it after that. Fell incomplete, 4th down and 5. Tigers in punt position.
Got Brogdon to this side. Low snap, get the punt out of there. It will be taken by Brogdon. Brogdon goes to the far side of the field, 45, midfield, 45. Knocked out of bounds inside the 40 in Tiger territory. Looks like they put him down about the 38, so 1st down and 10. Brookhaven Academy following the nice punt return by Brogdon.
Good return there by Brogdon. Good blocking by the Cougars. There's got a few initial blocks right when Brogdon received the ball, and then downfield, a couple of Cougars out there backed off some blocks, Ken, trying to avoid the penalty and avoid blocking in the back. Did a good job of pulling off some blocks. So all around, good job on the special teams for the Cougars.
Tyler Fortenberry running the show here for Brookhaven Academy. Puts a man in motion from left to right. He's going to roll to his right. Looking downfield, fires it out here, incomplete, a little bit short, looking for Dylan Fortenberry down around the 26. But a little bit short for Dylan to come back to get.
Yeah, Tyler rolling to his right, wanted to kind of hit Dylan on a little 10-yard button hook. And I've seen a couple times and mentioned it on Jones. Also, Tyler a little bit slippery coming out from under center. We did have a little rain, about 6 o'clock or so, and did sprinkle some more. The clouds have broken, but the turf out there may be a little slick on the guys here early in the first quarter.
2nd down 10, Brookhaven Academy at the Centreville 38. 10:44 left in the first quarter, no score. Little quarterback draw by Tyler Fortenberry. He's got some room inside the 35. He's going to take it down around the 30. Fortenberry back down. Up to make the tackle for the Tigers is going to be Connor Crochet.
Little option read there by Fortenberry. Went down the right side of the line, faked the pitch out to John Rivers Brown, cut it upfield. He's looking at that defensive end, Ken, and the end went with Brown. Tyler cut it upfield, picked up about 8 on the play. 2nd down, or check that, 3rd down and 2 for the Cougars.
Ball on the Centreville 30, ball on the near hash. We're here on the home side. This will be the east side of the field. Fortenberry, the handoff for Brown. He's got the 1st down as he fights ahead for about the 32. Enough for the 1st down for the Brookhaven Academy Cougars. Tackle was made by Tyler Jones, big 260-pound defensive lineman, but John Rivers Brown fighting ahead for enough of the yardage they needed to get the 1st down to the 32.
Yeah, Brown getting right in there behind big Jake Livingston on that one off the right side. Plugged his way for about 4 yards in the 1st down for the Cougars.
Bunch set off to the left side for the Cougars. Fortenberry looking, throws it out here. It's caught at the 26 and immediately tackled, trying to set up that wide receiver screen, but sniffing that one out quickly for the Tigers was Peyton Jones.
Short gain out to the left side of Trevor Fortenberry, but a pretty good play, Ken, as you were saying. Good play on the outside by Centerville, locking that one down for a short gain.
2nd down, 9 to go. Ball on the Centerville 31, 9:16 left in the first quarter. Game here at Cole Inn tonight. No score. John Rivers Brown will set up in a pistol set behind Tyler Fortenberry. Bunch set to the left. Fortenberry fakes the handoff, steps back. Here comes some pressure. Steps up, throws it to the end zone, wide open, caught, touchdown.
Oh, dropped it at the last minute. Man, right on target. Fortenberry looks like he's going out there to Dylan Fortenberry. Got behind his man. Took his eye off it right at the end. Middle of the end zone. That's one Dylan Fortenberry doesn't normally let hit the turf, but that one got away from him. It's going to bring up third down and about 9 for the Cougars.
Ball is in the far hash for Tyler Fortenberry and company. John Rivers Brown stays in at the running back. He'll line up a little bit offset now. He's going to line up right next to Fortenberry on the left side. Fortenberry again across, same play basically. This ball is going to be a little bit too far down to the left side of that end zone, incomplete. Brings up a fourth down situation. Corey Case will come on, and we may get a field goal attempt here. It would be about a 43-yard attempt here for Corey Case. He's been hitting 50-yarders easily in practice, so we'll see what happens here. 43-yard attempt for Corey Case out of the hole. Ball's on the left hash.
Previous pass intended for Rob Johnson. Johnson had the big week last week. Just couldn't pull it in the left corner of the end zone. Sets up Case in the 43-yard attempt.
Case awaits the snap back. Placement down, kick is up, and it is going to be
right down the middle.
Right down the middle. Good, a 43-yard field goal for Corey Case. So with 8:47 left in the first quarter, Brookhaven Academy 3, Centreville nothing. Let's take 30 seconds down the line. Brookhaven Academy Cougar football continues after this on B92.
Hey, this is Will Thibodeau with Sullivan Ford Lincoln. Sports are finally back, and we're kicking off our biggest sales event of the year at Sullivan. With all of our new vehicles coming in, there's definitely never been a better time to buy. Bring your trade and trade up to a new Ford or Lincoln while the selection is best. Come see our family here or visit us on the World Wide Web at SullivanFord.com. Sullivan Ford Lincoln. We're better, we're proving it, and we want you to be the judge. Exit 40, Brookhaven.
Brookhaven Academy gets a 43-yard field goal off the toe of Corey Case. Takes the early lead at the 8:47 mark of the first quarter, 3-0 Brookhaven Academy. Case will now kick it off now for the Cougars.
Good execution, center to Fortenberry, hold by Fortenberry. Case knocked it right down the middle again. That one would have been good. That would have pushed the 50-yard mark. Case got a lot of distance on that one.
Kickoff is going to come sailing down the field. It's going to skip into the end zone, and again the Tigers take over first out of 10 at their own 20. So obviously, if you can consistently get the ball to the end zone here in high school, it's going to put the other team at a disadvantage because the best you can start is at your own 20.
Yeah, I mean, and that's what they ask of Corey Case. You know, a lot of times you see some directional kicks, but a lot of that's going to depend on if there's any wind in his face or something like that. But we can look to our right here, and the flag is just laying up against the flagpole. No wind to speak of here at Stone Stadium.
At a timeout of the field, breaking the action, 8:47 left in the first quarter. Brookhaven Academy 3, Centreville nothing. Let's take 30 seconds down the line. Brookhaven Academy Cougar football continues after this on B92.
Keeping your property in shape and making improvements is a tough job to do by yourself. That's where Pep's Land Solutions comes in. They do land clearing, driveways, stump removal, ponds, house and mobile home pads. And if you need a load of gravel or topsoil, Pep's Land Solutions has a dump truck ready to head your way. For a free estimate, call Sawyer Pepper 601-757-4774. Pep's Land Solutions is ready to go to work for you. 757-4774. 757-4774.
8:47 left in the first quarter, 3-0 Brookhaven Academy. Centreville takes over at their own 20 following the kickoff that goes into the end zone.
Pretty good defensive stand last ball possession by Centreville. Cougars did a great job snuffing it out, holding the Tigers to a 3-and-out. And let's see if they can step up once again here on defense.
Go to the shotgun set now for the Tigers. They hand it off to Clark. Clark's going to come right up the middle. Got yardage across the 25. Takes it all the way out to the 31. He'll have a first down for the Tigers. Brogdon over to help make the tackle with Waldrop. That's a first down run for the Tigers. Just over the 30. The Tigers switching their offensive formation there out of the I formation to the shotgun. And that particular play worked pretty good for them.
Yeah, sure did.
Stay in the shotgun. Clark will line up to the left of the quarterback, Jones. Two receivers off to the right, one to the left here for the Tigers. Jones going to hand it off on a sweep to Clark. Clark lowers his head, hit and dropped after a short gain.
Give Clark about 2 on that one.
Several Cougars on the play. Waldrop, one of those. Also coming up to make a tackle is going to be Trevor Fortenberry as well for Brookhaven Academy. Gain of about 2 brings up a second down and 8 for the Tigers. Got people outside the listening area. Tell them to go to youtube.com. Search B92 space WBKN. You can catch it on YouTube as well. Audio only there. Out come the Tigers. Lining up at running back on the right side of Jones is going to be Clark. Jones wants to throw, looking. Here comes the pressure. Tucks it down, runs across the 35 to the 36. He'll be wrapped up, hit hard about the 36.
Good job there by Easton Boyd stepping in. He's kind of that linebacker who's got responsibility as a quarterback on the pass. Jones tucked it, made his way across the 35-yard line, met Easton Boyd right there, stopped him in his tracks. Going to be a third down. We're going to call it 5 for Centreville.
7:17 left in the first quarter, 3-0 Brookhaven Academy. Cougars on the road next week. First conference game of the year at the Cathedral, Natchez Cathedral. Once again, Jones will line up this time with a pistol set with Clark in behind him. He's going to give it to Clark. Clark is going to be stopped at the line of scrimmage. He'll lose yardage. He may get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's about it. Cougars had great pressure right up the middle. Clark ran right into the pressure and tried to get out of it. Could not break the hold of one of the tacklers. Goes down about a half-yard loss at the 35. So 4th down and 5 now as the Cougar defense holds.
Big August Sullivan and company won the battle in the trenches on that one. Totally controlled it. Hit Clark in the backfield. Short loss, 4th down for the Tigers.
Dylan Fortenberry will check in to receive. That's Brockman or Fortenberry?
It looks like it's going to be Fortenberry.
Okay, Dylan Fortenberry in to receive the punt here from Centreville. Kick is on the way, almost blocked. Fortenberry is going to let it hit. This ball is going to take a Centreville roll. That's going to roll all the way inside the 15 down to about the 14-yard line. So that's where the Cougars have it. First down and 10 at their own 14. Good punt there by Centreville.
About 47 on the punt. Got a booming punt to start with, and got a good Tiger bounce on that one. Pinned the Cougars deep in their territory, in their own territory.
So the punting game worked that time for Centreville on the big punt down to the Cougar 14. Kicked it over the head of the receiver, Dylan Fortenberry.
One of those situations, Coach Rushing put 10 on the line. Almost got the block on the punt, had the single receiver back in Fortenberry, but that one sailed clearly over his head. He let it hit, smartly let it hit, rolled down near the 15-yard line.
Tyler Fortenberry wants to throw, looking positive down the right sideline. Got a man there. It's going to be caught and dropped once again up at midfield. And that's again Dylan Fortenberry. Had it in his hands, couldn't hang on. Ball's incomplete. He had it to about the Centreville 48.
Pretty good coverage out there by Ben Garrett from Centreville, but spot-on pass from Fortenberry. That'd be Tyler. Knocked away probably. Garrett got a hand in there right at the end. We thought Dylan would pull it in. Garrett gets in at the last moment, knocks it away.
So 2nd down, 10. Brookhaven Academy at their own 14. Down to the left side of Fortenberry. He'll take the snap. He's going to keep it right up the middle. 15. Tries to get outside. Comes outside the 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Midfield out of bounds in Tiger territory. The official says he goes out at 46 in Cougar territory. Nice run by Tyler Fortenberry on the quarterback keeper around the right side. He takes it up to the Brookhaven Academy 46.
Looks like we got a flag on the field. I don't see it, but they're signaling back to the Cougars. Maybe a block in the back. That is what the call is.
That's going to erase a positive run there by Tyler Fortenberry.
I did notice the coverage from the Tigers. They are running pretty much a man-to-man defense matching up. They got one free safety back there. So this will give our receivers a solid receiving core in the Cougars an opportunity. You can beat your man. We can peel off some big plays.
That's a spot foul. Puts the ball in the Cougar 20. So it brings up a 2nd down and 5 to go to actually 2nd and 4 for the Cougars on their own 20 following that holding penalty. Fortenberry Looking, goes left side this time. It's going to be a little screen out to the left side. There's running room down the left side of the football field, midfield, 40. Ankle tackle saves a touchdown on the far side, all the way to the Tiger 35-yard line.
Inside screen right there, trying to pick up a number. These numbers really hard to see. Is that Rob Johnson?
I think that is Rob Johnson.
Man, Rob showed some jets right there, Ken. Haven't seen the speed out of Johnson that he showed on that one. Just an inside little bubble screen on the inside. Got a key block from the slot back. Sprang him down the left sideline.
First down for the Cougars. The ball's put down to the Tiger 37. Big play for the Cougars on that one. Fortenberry has John Rivers Brown to his left. He wants to throw. Looking. Here comes pressure. Throws it out left side. Caught off the hands of the intended receiver at the 23.
Pretty good pressure on the inside, Ken, from the Tiger defensive line. I think Tyler threw that one a little bit quicker than he had to. Sailed over the head of the intended receivers. Can bring up a second down and 10 for the Cougars.
That was for Rob Johnson out around the 22. So second down, 10. The ball on the Tiger 37. 5:33 left in the first quarter. 3-0 in Brookhaven Academy. Fortenberry on the sweep to John Rivers Brown. Got a little seam. Comes at the 30. Little room. 20, 15, 10, 5. And he's going to dive for the pylon. And they say he goes out at the half-yard line. So first down, goal to go for the Cougars on the Tiger half-yard line. Peyton Nichols pushed him out of bounds. The official right on top of it said right here on the half-yard line. First down, goal to go.
37 on that carry for Brown. Great vision by Brown. Made about 3 cuts and a lot of traffic. Just kind of looking for the open space. Cut back, cut right, cut left, and went to the right sideline. Made a dive for the pylon. Ball on the half-yard line for the Cougars.
Brown to the left side of Tyler Fortenberry. He'll take it. He's going to fake the pitch, goes up the middle, spins inside, got the touchdown. Tyler Fortenberry, about a half-yard touchdown run. That caps off an 86-yard drive here at the 5:20 mark of the first quarter. Makes it 9-0 Brookhaven Academy, and here comes your New York Life Insurance agents, Dwayne Allred, Kelly Allred, extra point. So Tyler Fortenberry to hold here for Corey Case. Case has a 43-yard field goal already tonight as well. Case awaits the snapback. Placement down by Fortenberry right down the middle, and it is good. There's a timeout on the field. 5:20 left in the first quarter. Brookhaven Academy 10, Centreville nothing. Let's take 30 seconds down the line. Brookhaven Academy Cougar football. We'll continue after this on B92.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
Got a DIY project coming up. The helpful hardware folks at Perkins Ace Hardware are here to help you with the electrical and plumbing supplies and all the tools you'll need to get the job done. Whether it's painting a room or fixing that pesky water leak, you'll find what you need to get the job done at Perkins Ace Hardware, Lincoln Plaza, Brookhaven. Perkins Ace Hardware, open Monday through Saturday, 7 a.m. till 5 p.m.
Well, the 86-yard drive by Brookhaven Academy, a couple of big plays. A screen, play the bubble screen to Bob Johnson, a big gainer there. And John Rivers Brown takes it down to the half-yard line on about a 31-yard scamper. Tyler Fortenberry finishes it off with a touchdown. Case's extra point good. And the Cougars lead at 10-0, 5:20 left in the first quarter.
I tell you what, we've had the opportunity to watch 3 ball games this year, the Cougars, and they are coming out, and they look very crisp tonight. The only miscues are maybe some drop passes that were right on target, and those are passes that we can expect to be caught later in the ball game.
That was a 5-yard penalty following the touchdown, so Corey Case will kick it from the 45. Obviously, he will drop this one in the end zone once again.
Yeah, you kind of expect. I don't think they'll mess around with this one. Go ahead and kick it back into the north end zone. Let them set up again on the 20 and turn it over to your defense.
Lobrato back deep to receive the kickoff here for the Tigers, back on his 5-yard line. Case will kick it, high kick, Lovato takes it while he watches it hit at the goal line and goes into the end zone. But once again, Centreville starts at their own 20. That's the third possession the Tigers have had. All three have started at the 20. Ole Miss football coming up. It'll be September 26th. That's Saturday the 26th, 11 a.m. kickoff against Florida. So we'll have the action right here on B92. That'll be a pregame show at 9 o'clock that morning on Saturday the 26th.
10 minutes after sunset. That's Stone Stadium.
And they'll go to the ice, the power set once again, the shotgun set. Give off to Clark. Clark's going to be hit in the backfield. Drop for a loss. 3 Cougars in there to make the tackle. First man in is Caleb Carruthers. Clark will lose a couple back to the 18. Brings up a second down and about 12 to go for the Tigers shy of their 18-yard line. Cougars defense is winning the war of the trenches so far in this ball game against a pretty good-sized offensive line for the Tigers.
No doubt, Ken. And I was just going to say that. Just total domination up front by the Cougar front, the big guys, the front four. Of course, Coach Ron Rushing's got them in a 4-3 set out there, and the guys up front are just taking over this ball game.
Bad snap into the end zone, falling onto. That's going to be a safety or a touchdown one. It'll be a safety.
Touchdown.
No, it's a touchdown. The Cougars got the football. Quarterback Jones goes back for it. I thought he had it for a second, but the Cougars take it away from him.
Trying to see who picked that one up. May have been Carter Smith back there.
That's at the 4:31 mark. Cougars getting the benefit of the bad snap rolled in the end zone. Jones goes back. The Cougars fight for the football in the end zone. Take it away from Jones for the touchdown. Now here comes your New York Life Insurance agents, Dwayne Allred, Kelly Allred. Extra point attempt by Corey Case. Fortenberry will hold for Case. Snap back there to go for 2. Pitch back to Case. Throws left-handed. And it's going to be caught for the 2-point conversion. So Corey Case gets the pitch back, rolls to his left, and hits, looks like Dylan Fortenberry for the 2-point conversion. So the Cougars take an 18-0 lead here over the Tigers with 4:31 left here in the first quarter. Let's take 30 seconds down the line. Brookhaven Academy Cougar football will continue after this on B92.
There are better-known tractors in the world than Coyote. Ones with bigger names, longer histories, more popular hats, cute toy lines. But there's not a single tractor ever been built that's better equipped to do the dirty work. So we'll just focus on what really matters. Coyote, we dig dirt.
Your Coyote dealer is Watts Brothers Tractor and Implement, 509 Lumberton Road in Columbia. Call 601-736-6351.
4:31 left here in this first quarter of play. Brookhaven Academy leading at 18-0. Cougars benefit a bad snap to the quarterback, Jones, for Centreville. Goes in the end zone. Cougars take it away from him in the end zone for the touchdown. And a 2-point conversion as they flip the ball back to Case. Corey Case rolling to his left, leaving it to Dylan Fortenberry for the 2-point conversion.
I'll tell you what, the Cougars taking just all kind of advantage of the great field position provided by off the foot of Corey Case. And 3 possession, 3 scores for the Cougars. So off to a fantastic start tonight here at Stone Stadium.
Lovato, the deep back in this set. And Case gets a good height on that one. That's going to hit about halfway into the end zone. So that ball about 65 yards in the air, hits about halfway into the end zone. And once again, the Tigers start first down and 10 at their own 20.
We're still trying to capture a number of who recovered. There were several Cougars in there. Recovered in the north end zone, that fumble by Centreville for the touchdown. And as soon as we have that, we're certainly going to give him credit.
Cougars wearing these camouflage jerseys tonight, and that blue numbers can kind of blend into those jerseys, so it's kind of tough to see the numbers sometimes.
Yeah, you notice if you can really see them in a little bit of the darkness on the sideline, but as they get on the field under the lights, they're harder to see.
Here comes Jones out of the shotgun set on the speed sweep to the right side, turning upfield at 20, 25, bumped out of bounds on the far side about the 28 on the run is going to be Connor Pochet. Boucher run out of bounds on the far side by Brookhaven Academy. Picks up about 9 in the play. Second down of 1 here for the Tigers. That's not their best offensive play of the ball game so far. So second down 1 for the Tigers. At their own 29, ball on the far hash. Tigers moving right to left toward the south end zone. Here's Jones. Receivers left and right. Wants to throw. Fires it right side. Ball's going to be snagged. That's going to be caught at the 38. That is the the second first down the Tigers have converted here in this ball game.
Looks like that one went to number 8, maybe Ace Sellers out there.
Sellers, a freshman.
Mm-hmm.
First down to 10 for the Tigers. And this is their best field position in the ball game, I believe, here at the 37. Jones, a running back, off to his left, puts a man in motion on the speed sweep once again. Poche, check that. This time it's going to be Parrish. Parrish in trouble, wrapped up, pushed back by a host of Brookhaven Academy Cougars. Leading the charge, looked like that's Caleb Carruthers, first man in there. Colin Waldrop on the scene, and they're going to give him no gain of the play. So second down and 10.
And let's correct that last pass. That reception was by Parrish out there, so the 12-yard reception from Peyton Jones to Parrish, not Sellers. And Parrish also on that carry for no gain, so it's going to bring second down and right at 10 yards to go for the Tigers.
Out come the Tigers. They'll stay in the shotgun set, put 2 receivers left and right. Clark will stay in as the running back alongside Jones. Jones dropping back, looking, has some time. Now here comes the pressure. Jones tucks it down. He's going to run out of bounds. He'll lose 2. Back to about the 36. Gage Brown runs him out of bounds. So he's going to lose about a yard. We'll call it third down at about 11. Put the ball actually back in the 35, so third down and 12 now.
Yeah, good coverage good coverage, Ken, by the defensive backfield of the Cougars. Nothing Jones could do. Scramble to his left, just have to tuck it and run out of bounds right at the 35-yard line. It's going to be a third down. We're going to call it 12 for the Tigers.
As Jones goes to the sideline every play to get the call from Coach Hurst and his staff on the far side. Double outs left and right once again for the Tigers. Jones, the quarterback, clock off to his left, puts a man in motion. Going to fake the handoff. And pass way down the field is going to be caught. Halfback pass. That's going to be a touchdown for the Tigers.
Looks like they got it out there to number 6.
Parrish. That's going to be a 65-yard touchdown pass to Parrish.
Cougars with an all-out blitz on that one. Had the quick handoff to the running back. 65 yards straight down the middle over the top.
That comes at the 3:05 mark. So a little razzle-dazzle there by the Tigers on a halfback pass. 65-yarders. Parrish got behind the defense, and the pass was right on the money to him, and he takes it in for the touchdown for the Tigers. As they'll go for 2. Your New York Life Insurance agents, Dwayne Allred, Kelly Allred, extra point attempt as the Tigers go for 2. They'll go under center. Jones with the I formation in the backfield with him. Pitch it back to Clark. Clark goes right, cuts back inside, hit at the goal line, does not get the first, not to get the extra point conversion. Making the action, 3:05 left here in the first quarter. Brookhaven Academy 18, Centreville 6. Let's take 30 seconds down the line. Brookhaven Academy Cougar football will continue after this on B92.
Anytime you play sports, accidents can happen. And your next place should be Mississippi Sports Medicine Urgent Ortho Care. Our subspecialized surgeons and staff are ready to take care of your injury and get you back to peak performance. Open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5 in Jackson, 8 to 7 in Flowood and Madison, and Saturday, 8 to 2 in Madison. Any injury, any sport, Mississippi Sports Medicine Urgent Ortho Care. Get you back in the game.
Third down and 12 situation with the Tigers. They go in the halfback pass. That's going to be thrown by McDaniels to Parrish. Parrish got behind the Cougar defense and got hit right in stride with that long pass and scores a touchdown. Extra point attempt, no good for the Tigers. Cougars lead at 18-6, 3:05 left.
Kind of a weird developing play. Cougars had an all-out blitz coming. They were on top of Peyton Jones, the quarterback, immediately, and he just kind of shoveled it over to McDaniel, who went over the top to Nicholas Parrish. And like you said, Ken, 65 yards on the strike and the touchdown for the Tigers.
The pooch kick for the Tigers covered up by Brookhaven Academy at their own 34. So Brookhaven Academy goes on offense first down at 10 at their own 34. Cougars have a 43-yard field goal. Cougars had an 86-yard drive capped off by a 1-yard touchdown run by Tyler Fortenberry. Cougars recovered a fumble in the end zone for another touchdown. Go for 2 and get that. The Tigers just has scored on a 65-yard touchdown pass. Out come the Cougars, first down at 10 at their own 34-yard line. Put a man motion speed sweep coming on the other side. I believe that's Dylan Fortenberry turning the corner, 40, 45, tripped up, crossing the 45. That's going to be Dylan Fortenberry picks up a decent yardage. He'll be got a first down. Out up to the 47, so picks up about 13 on the play. First down at 10 for the Cougars on the Cougar 47.
Straight jet sweep. Fortenberry coming from the left side. Got the little handoff. He's full speed, Ken, when he gets the ball, so he's got an advantage right there. Went around the right side, got some good blocks out front, picked up 13 on the play and the first down.
So first down, 10 Cougars. A lot of graphics on the Jumbotron here. Fortenberry fakes a handoff, rolls off to his left, fires it back over the other side. It's going to be caught in the middle of the field. It looks like it's going to be Trey Fortenberry. He's going to rumble down that left sideline all the way down to the 25-yard line. So first down 10 for the Cougars on the Tiger. Check that Rob Johnson on the catch. Check that is Trey Fortenberry. Here's Trey Fortenberry on the catch and run down to the Tiger 25. First down 10 for the Cougars. Once again, Brown to the right side of Fortenberry. Tyler Fortenberry sets up, rifles a shot down, caught at the 12. That's going to be Trey Fortenberry. Caught it at the 12, ducks his head, dives across the 10, down to the 8. First down 10, first and goal. Nicholas Parrish making the tackle finally for the Tigers. First down goal to go for Brookhaven Academy at the Tiger 8.
Back-to-back catches for Trey Fortenberry, 29 and 17 yards respectively. Got the Cougars inside the 10-yard line, and as you mentioned, first and goal to go for BA.
Fortenberry had some mustard on that pass.
Yeah,
that's
a zipped through there.
Dylan Fortenberry motion right to left. Tyler Fortenberry rolling to his left, throws wide open, caught, touchdown. That's Dylan Fortenberry. Nobody around him on the rollout left side. Finds Dylan Fortenberry wide open to the 2, and he will take it in for the touchdown. And the Cougars lead it now 24-6. Here comes your New York Life Insurance agents, Dwayne Allred, Kelly Allred, extra point attempt. 2:16 left in the first period. 24-6, Brookhaven Academy. Out of the hold of Tyler Fortenberry. Snap it back, placement down, kick is right down the middle. It is good. There's a break in the action. 2:16 left in this first quarter. Brookhaven Academy 25 and Centreville 6. Let's take 30 seconds down the line. Brookhaven Academy Cougar football will continue after this on B92.
Stay on target this hunting season with 51 Pot & Gun between Bogachita and Brookhaven. 51 Pot & Gun has it all. Guns, ammo, and more, including a full line of fishing supplies. You can also get your hunting and fishing license. Need tools, jewelry, electronics, and gift items? They have that too. Good luck to the Brookhaven Academy Cougars from 51 Pot & Gun, Highway 51 between Bogachita and Brookhaven. Open Monday through Friday, 8 till 5, 8 till noon on Saturday. Call 835-2661.
Nice game for the
Brookhaven Academy goes on a 66-yard drive, capped off by the 8-yard touchdown run. A pass, rather, from Tyler Fortenberry to Dylan Fortenberry. Corey Case's extra point good. Brookhaven Academy leads at 25-6. The 2:16 left here in the first quarter of play. It's been a long quarter.
Yeah, it has.
Corey Case will kick it off once again. Lebrano will stand at his 6. Case has consistently been dropping these kickoffs in the end zone. Let's see what he does with this one. Once again, he kicks it down the field. It's going to go over the head of Lebrano. Hits about 4 yards deep in the end zone. Once again, Centreville will start at their own 20. The Tigers have had 5 offensive possessions. All 5 have started at their own 20. Colin kicks off the season Thursday, October 1st. They'll be traveling down to Southwest. Only a 6-game schedule this year. 3 road games. Road games will be at the Southwest, at Gulf Coast, and at Jones. Home games will be Hines, Pearl River, and East Central. First down 10 for the Tigers. The shotgun set. The man in motion. Again, big Poche. The jet sweep to Poche. He'll be tripped up, got about a yard. That's about it. Somebody got in the backfield, got a hand around his ankle, trips him up for practically no gain of the play.
Yeah, good job right there. Trevor Fortenberry coming in from one of his defensive corner positions, got up there in the traffic, stopped Poche for a very short gain, if any. So second down, we're going to call it 10.
Ball on the Tiger 20 on the far hash. Cougars on the road to Natchez Cathedral next week. First conference game of the year. Here's Jones, the quarterback. Got to take it, little quarterback draw. Got a little room, 20, 25, cuts it back inside, got the first down, then it was hit hard at the 31. Got enough for the first down, but he paid for it. So he came up and popped him pretty good there at the 31.
Pretty good hit right there by Carter Smith. Not before Jones picked up right at 10 yards. Give him 11 and the first down on that one. So Cougars again with the all-out blitz. I think Coach Ron Rushing is going to say, look, if you're going to beat us, you're going to have to beat us in the air. We're going to come after you, and we're going to come hard all night long.
So first down and 10 Tigers. Put the ball on the Tiger 32.
Secondary for the Cougars.
Out come the Tigers. 2 receivers left, 2 to the right. As Jones will set the team down here in the shotgun set. Jones looking, throws it out here. Tipped away at the last minute, getting a hand on it. Looks like that's going to be Easton Boyd, I believe.
Yeah, Boyd.
Got a hand on it, knocked it away, incomplete.
Number 11, Easton Boyd for the Cougars, deflected the pass attempt of 35.
Second down, 10 Tigers on their own 22. Brookhaven Academy Invitational Softball Tournament tomorrow. Some 23 teams scheduled to be at the Hansel King Sports Complex. We'll kind of keep our fingers crossed that the rain will stay away long enough for them to get some games in tomorrow. Third down and 10. Jones sips it up the field. That ball's going to be thrown into traffic, knocked away. Ogden got a hand on it. Incomplete. Now it's third down. Third down 10 for the Tigers on their own 32.
Looking right across the middle and throwing into a lot of traffic. Brogdon, Boyd again in there on the coverage for the Cougars. So third and long for the Tigers. Pretty good job, all except the one long pass play that got behind the defender in the Cougar defensive backfield. But the Cougars have been solid on that side of the ball the entire night.
3 receivers right, 1 to the left for Jones. He'll drop back, has a little time now. Fires a bullet down the middle of the field, caught at the Tiger 49, first down and 10. Pulling it down is going to be Ben Garrett. The senior wide receiver pulls it down, a bullet thrown by Jones right up the middle of the field, caught by their tall wide receiver. So Garrett, the big 6'3" receiver, pulls it down, first down.
19 on the passing catch. Jones to Garrett puts the Tigers just on their side of the midfield stripe.
First down 10 at the Tiger 49. Clark stays into the running back. He'll line up left side of Jones. Trips to the left side, single out to the right side. Jones to throw. A swing pass out to Clark. Clark catches it, hit it midfield. He'll fight ahead for a couple of yards out of the Cougar 47. Looks like Colin Waldrop up to make the tackle for the Cougars. Picks up about 3 on the play. We'll call it 2nd down and 7 on the Cougar 48. And that's it. First quarter is in the books. Into the first quarter. It is Brookhaven Academy 25, Centreville 6. Let's take 60 down the line. Brookhaven Academy Cougar football continues after this on B92.
White & Associates is a CPA firm that provides personal and professional services in tax preparation and planning, payroll reports, financial statements, bookkeeping, and financial analysis and consulting. Corey White and the staff at White & Associates has been serving Brookhaven and the surrounding areas for the last 2 decades. If you are looking for a CPA firm, we ask that you consider White & Associates for all your accounting needs. Our office is located at 320 Brookhaven Street. Call us at 601-748-4580 or visit us at whiteandassociatesllc.com.
There's nothing small about the heart of your business. It's why your employees aren't just employees, they're family. We can help you protect them like family. For 175 years, that's been the legacy of New York Life Insurance Company. Simply call Kelly Allred, your local New York Life agent. Kelly can be reached at 601-833-0604 or at newyorklife.com. He will help you put your love into action for your business, your employees, and can even do it for your family too.
Into the second quarter, Brookhaven Academy leading at 25-6 as we swap into the field. Centreville now driving toward the north end zone. They've got the ball at their own, at the Cougar 48-yard line. And we do have an identity on the Cougar who recovered that fumble for the touchdown.
Yeah, that's number 13. The sophomore Trevor Fortenberry got in there. Like we said, there are a lot of Cougars in and around the quarterback Jones as the ball tumbled through the end zone. And it was Trevor Fortenberry came over for that fumble recovery. So, good job. Good first quarter for the Cougars.
Jones has the ball under pressure. Jones hit from behind. He's going to be dropped or lost back on the Centreville 48-yard line.
Good job right there. Trey Fortenberry coming from one of that left defensive end position, tracked Jones down from behind, threw him for a 1-yard loss. So it's going to be 2nd down 11. I've noticed one thing about Fortenberry, that'd be Trey this year, showing a lot more speed than I've ever seen from him. On the offensive side, we've seen him play in the wide-out slot, not just the tight end, but right there, he came hard around that left end to track down Jones and throw him for the loss.
So 3rd down, we'll call it right at 10 to go for the Tigers on their own 49-yard line. Jones with Clark off to his left, 3 receivers to the right. Jones will take it, fakes the handoff, steps up, fires it out here. It's going to be caught, nope, and dropped. Looking for his receiver, Poche, had to hurry the throw. Poche could not gather it in. Incomplete pass. That will set up a punting situation for the Tigers. Last punt for the Tigers went 47 yards. Let's see what happens in this one. Hogland will drop back. Looks like Dylan Fortenberry also tracking back with him.
Best quarter of football I think I've seen from the Cougars this year. They did have the 1 blocking the back penalty. That's about it right there. Corey Case in the kicking game with a 43-yarder got a defensive touchdown. So all around solid first quarter for the Cougars.
Pretty good high punt. They'll let it roll. It's going to be a good roll for the Tigers. That's going to roll inside the 5 down to the 2.
Wow, what a punt.
So the Cougars started their own 2 after a nice punt. That's going to be about a 48-yard punt. He had a 47-yarder. That's a 48-yarder for the punter.
Pins the Cougars 98 yards from pay dirt. Let's see what Fortenberry and crew can do right here. Don't be surprised Coach Ron Rushing doesn't roll the dice and try to go over the top on the first one. He's been able to get his receivers behind some guys. And he is having a conversation right now with the head official. Not sure what it's all about. Maybe something on that punt play took place that Coach Rushing didn't like. They seem to have sorted it out. Coach Rushing has made the officials aware of his concern, and now we're back, as we mentioned, Cougars on their own 2-yard line.
Offensive coordinator Jimmy Palmer calling the plays here for the Cougars as the Cougars offensive lineup in the end zone. First down and 10 from their own 2, leading at 25-6 with 10:55 left in the first half. Fordbury and the keeper upended at the 5. He'll gain about 3 on the play. He's going to be tackled there by the Tigers. Coming up to make the play for the Tigers is going to be Wyatt Roy, sophomore defensive back. Real young Centreville team, a lot of sophomores and juniors, just about 4 or 5 seniors on this club.
Short gain on the play, but gives the Cougars a little more breathing room back there. It's going to give Fortenberry a little more room, safe space to work. Ball out the 6-yard line.
A quick pass out is going to be caught and slipping and falling for a loss on the right side. Looks like that is Trevor, or whether it looks like it's Dylan Fortenberry. He gets up limping a little bit.
Yeah, Fortenberry lost his footing right there. Got up a little gimpy on that one. Let's see if he wants to come out of the ball game. Really not sure on that. Looks like his left ankle, left knee. He seems to be moving just a little bit better, but on that slick turf, we mentioned it earlier, his feet got out from under him on that one.
So 3rd down, and we'll call it about 9 to go. Fortenberry throws it down the field, caught for the first down, up at the 22. Nice pass and catch. Pulling that one down is going to be Trevor Fortenberry. So Trevor Fortenberry cutting in toward the sideline. And Tyler Fortenberry put it right on the numbers for the first down at 10 for the Cougars at their own 22.
Dr. Ed had that one at 20, so 20 yards pass and catch. Fortenberry to Fortenberry. Tyler to Trevor as Dylan does come off to the sidelines. They'll check him out. He's got a lower leg injury, but seems to be moving fairly decent, so we hope we can get him back in the lineup. Looks like he's just trying to shake it out. He's going to be tended to by the medical staff on the sideline.
Quick outside pass is going to be incomplete. Try to dump it off. I believe they got John Rivers Brown coming out of the backfield in that one. Pass is dropped, incomplete. Brings up a 2nd down at 10 for the Cougars at their own 22. We started this drive at their 2. 25-6, Brookhaven Academy on top. 9:16 left here in this first half of play. At the halftime, we'll have the head of school at Brookhaven Academy, Mr. Jason Case, to give us some really good information about things going on at Brookhaven Academy. Tyler Fortenberry and the keeper got a little room right side, 25 up to about the 29. He'll get close to 7 on the play. They'll make it 3rd down and about 3 to go here for the Cougars at the 29. Got to get up to about the 32 for the first down.
Again, Ken, there's that little read option to the right. It's got John Rivers Brown. Fortenberry's reading that defensive end. Everybody move toward Brown. Fortenberry tucks it in, hits the slot, takes it for about 7. 3rd down, long 3 for Brookhaven Academy.
Low snap picked up by Fortenberry. He's got the first down and more, 35-40. 45 midfield, one hand to beat, have a left sideline. He's going to take it all the way. Tyler Fortenberry takes it into the end zone for the touchdown, and that's going to be a 68-yard touchdown run by Tyler Fortenberry.
Ken, Tyler made a move down around the 30-yard line. Guy had an angle on him, and I guess he thought Tyler may just cut it back inside on. Tyler just did a little hesitation move and continued down the sideline. I want to see that one back on film. It's just kind of I call it the okey doke. You just faked him out right there, and you heard the reaction from the crowd. Is just almost a basketball move. Of course, Tyler, certainly a star on the basketball court as well, but what a move.
That extra point attempt is going to be blocked. That's good. It is good.
Got a flag across the way.
I think we're getting offsides on Centreville. Your New York Life Insurance agents, Dwayne Allred, Kelly Allred, extra point attempt is good. That makes the score now 32-6. Brookhaven Academy. We're still early in the second quarter. 8:30 left in the first half of play. 32-6 Brookhaven Academy. Let's take 30 seconds down the line. Brookhaven Academy Cougar football will continue after this on B92.
Brookhaven ENT Allergy and Facial Surgery provides up-to-date and comprehensive treatment for the ears, nose, throat, sinuses, and allergies. Dr. Brian Case and staff are committed to providing superior patient care with short wait times and open availability. Brookhaven ENT 835-0077 at 201 South Railroad Avenue. Don't forget, go next door and check out our area's only med spa. Brookhaven Med Spa features Zoe Skin products, hydrofacials, laser hair removal, Botox, Juvederm, and more. more. Book an appointment today and treat yourself to a spa day. 601-748-4658 or BrookhavenMedSpa.com.
Well, the Cougars take it 98 yards in that drive. The payoff, a 71-yard touchdown run, a beautiful run by Tyler Fortenberry. Extra point by Case is good. Brookhaven Academy rolling here this evening against the Tigers, 32-6.
I tell you what, Ken, also on that play, what looked to be just a normal 5-6 yard game, I think his big Caleb Carithers out front made a key block. And that's another one I know will be the highlight of the film session for the coaches, that sprang Fortenberry on that particular run. And once he got out in the open field, so he made a fantastic move down around the 30, and it was all she wrote from that point.
Case's kick is going to go once again in the end zone about 4 yards deep. And once again, the Tigers start at their own 20. 6 possessions now for the Tigers. They've started each possession at their own 20. Cougars started at their 14 one time, put together an 86-yard drive. Started at their 2, put together a 98-yard drive. So the Cougars offense rolling well here this evening. Timeout on the field. 8:30 left in the first half of play. Brookhaven Academy 32, Centreville 6. Let's take 30 seconds down the line. Brookhaven Academy Cougar football continues after this on B92.
There's nothing small about the heart of your business. It's why your employees aren't just employees. They're family. We can help you protect them like family. For 175 years, that's been the legacy of New York Life Insurance Company. Simply call Dwayne Allred, your local New York Life agent. Dwayne can be reached at 601-833-0604 or at newyorklife.com. He will help you put your love into action for your business, your employees, and can even do it for your family too.
Well, timeout is expired here. 8:30 left in the first half of play. Brookhaven Academy on top, 32-6. On Monday, softball is at Park Lane. Soccer, Lowell Christian. At Brookhaven Academy, there'll be a 6 o'clock soccer match on campus. Softball at Park Lane. On Monday night, of course, the Brookhaven Academy softball tournament to ball. Some 23 teams involved in that. Will be at the Hansel King Sports Complex. Trying to track down a couple of scores here for you. Tigers have it first down and 10 at their own 20. Jones stays in at quarterback. They'll go back to the I set here. Hand off to the second man through. That's going to be Clark. He's not going to get anything. He'll lose a yard. Tried the left side of the offensive line, right side of the Brookhaven Academy defensive line, crashes it, stuffs him for a yard loss, brings up a second down 11 on the Tiger 19.
Loss of 1, second and 11.
So Tigers going back to the I set. They've been running on the shotgun most of the game. Stay in the I set. The up back in the set is going to be McDaniels. Clark, the deep back, ends in tight. Jones again hands it off to Clark, trying to get off the left side. Breaks one tackle, but surrounded and dropped by a host of the Cougars after a short gain. Gets it up, well, get more than I thought he got. Gets it at 25, picks up about 6 in the play. Brings up a third down and 5 now for the Tigers on their own 25.
Good job in there by the line. Short game, pick up about 3. We'll call it 4. So fourth, check that third down and a long 5 for the Centreville Tigers here.
Tigers stay in the I set. I guess we're going to call a timeout here. A little confusion. Timeout, Centreville.
They got one of the interior linemen here.
For Brookhaven.
See if we can get a number. I think he's coming off the field just a little bit woozy. Maybe holding favoring his left shoulder. Is that Gage Brown? Yeah. And I think he may have been shaken up on the previous play. So let's see if we can get something right there. It does look like it may be an arm injury for Brown. So they're holding that left arm very carefully. Mr. Lee Dunaway, KDMC, will check him out. Assess the injury on Brown.
For Gage Brown, one of the anchors of the Cougar defense.
Mm-hmm.
So third down 5 of the Tiger 25. Cougars stack the box once again. Got nobody more than 15 yards behind the line of scrimmage. Jones wants to throw. It comes off the right side. Got a man open. Caught at the 39. That's going to be a first down. Pulling that ball in is Caleb Kennebrew for the Tigers over to make the tackle for the Cougars on the play. Looks like that is going to be Trevor Fortenberry.
19 on the pitch and catch. Jones to Kennebrew.
So first down 10, Tigers on the Tiger 39. Tigers will be playing a mid-school center next week. Out come the Tigers. They'll stay in that I set. Clark the deep back. Up back in the set's going to be McDaniels. Ends in tight. And they give to Clark left side. Gets a little crease. Fights ahead. Pushes a pile ahead across midfield. He'll get it to the Cougar, up to the Tiger 46, 47-yard line. So pick up about 7 or 8 yards in the play for Clark on the left side.
Big Braden Smith first in on the tackle, but not before Clark. Pick up about 8.
On second down, about 2 for the Tigers on the Tiger 47.
Tell you what, Ken, that's one of the first times I've seen some of the Tiger linemen downfield directing traffic for Clark out there. Had a little fight in that particular run.
Stay in the high set. Jones will take the snap. Once again, gives it off to Clark. Tried to cut back, slips down, goes down at the line of scrimmage.
Easton Boyd in there on top of that one. No gain on the play. Good job by Boyd. Middle linebacker shooting the gap right there, stopping Clark in his tracks. So it's going to be a third down, and we'll leave it at 2 for the Tigers.
Clark going to left. Looked like he tried to cut back right. Boyd was there, and also it looked like his foot slipped as well. 5:41 left in the first half of play. 32-6, Brookhaven Academy. Game here at Colan tonight at Natchez Cathedral next week. Then 2 weeks against Park Lane. That game is slated to be played at Southwest Community College.
Nothing gets any easier for the Cougars in the next couple of weeks. So we'll get a timeout across the way. Yeah,
Centreville looks like a little confusion there on the Centreville's offense. Timeout of the field, 5:19 left in the first half. Brookhaven Academy 32, Centreville 6. Let's take 30 seconds down the line. Brookhaven Academy Cougar football will continue after this on B92.
Brookhaven ENT Allergy and Facial Surgery provides up-to-date and comprehensive treatment for the ears, nose, throat, sinuses, and allergies. Dr. Brian Case and staff are committed to providing superior patient care with short wait times and open availability. Brookhaven ENT 835-0077 at 201 South Railroad Avenue. Don't forget, go next door and check out our area's only med spa. Brookhaven Med Spa features Zoe Skin products, hydrofacials, laser hair removal, Botox, Juvederm, and more. Book an appointment today and treat yourself to a spa day. 601-748-4658 or brookhavenmedspa.com.
5:19 left in the first half of play. 32-6, Brookhaven Academy on top. Patriot Day, Veterans Appreciation Day here at Colan as Brookhaven Academy in Centreville. The main attraction tonight, the homestanding Wesson Cobras, understanding having their way with Franklin County. Boy, tacked on some 40 points in the first half over there in Franklin County tonight.
Trying to get a score from our good friend Jeff Richardson. Got Brookhaven High School over down at Macomb tonight, so that's always a good one between those two.
Clark on the handoff, there's nothing there. Tried to hit the left side of the offensive line, right side of the Brookhaven Academy defensive line. The Brookhaven Academy defense wins that battle easily. No gain on the play.
Yeah,
fourth down, almost 2.
Colin Waldrop, Jake Livingston, host of Cougars right there across the middle. Cade Watson also in there getting a piece of that one.
Centreville in punt formation.
Well, Peyton Jones will punt it away. He's had a 47-yard kick and a 48-yard kick. Looks like Brogdon's going to go back to about the 15-yard line. Snap back to Jones, has plenty of time. Booms another one, a high kick. This will be getting another Centreville roll. Goes inside the 20. Down to about the Brookhaven Academy 17-yard line. About 17-yard line. But check that. Yep, that's 17. That's 17.
Again, Coach Rushing, is there something going on? I think maybe some of the blocking downfield that he's not happy with. He's given the official on this side an earful, and I don't think it's. I think it's more of a. I don't know if it's a crackback block or exactly what Coach Rushing is upset about. He spoke with the head official last punt, and again came sprinting down to the 20-yard line to have another conversation with the side judge.
A pretty good punt there by Jones, the punter.
That's been the big plus tonight for the Centreville Tigers.
Cougars come out in their shotgun set. Brown to the left side of Fortenberry. For an inside handoff to Brown. He's hit and dropped for a loss back on the 16. First man in there for the Tigers is going to be Caleb Kennebrew.
Check that. That might be Luke Johnston in the game. Yeah, I think it is 33 back there, Ken. You know, he and Brown are about the same size.
Yep.
Hard to tell, but, you know, Johnston had the big second half, over 100 yards on about 6-7 carries and a touchdown last week over at Columbia. So getting some first half action tonight.
Second 11, quick pass out right side is caught by the Cougars. That's going to be a first down and more across the 30. Still fighting ahead across the 35, out about the 37. Tyler Fortenberry gets it off. A nice quick pass to the outside off. Looks like it's going to be Trey Fortenberry.
Yeah.
But Trey with a nice catch and run there for the Cougars. Gets it up to the Cougar 37. First down and 10, the Cougars.
Tell you what, Trey turned about a 7-yard gain into 18 real fast. Taking some Tiger tacklers with him.
Fortenberry hands it off to Johnston. Johnston tries to fight inside at a couple of yards up to about just over the 38. So give him a couple on the run, give him one on the play. 1 yard on the play, second down at 9. Ball on the Cougar 38-yard line. Brown will check back in as Johnston will check out.
Submarine by Trio Tigers.
So second down coming up here for the Cougars and 9 to go. Cougars lead it here with 3:13 left in the first half, 32-6. Tyler Fortenberry throws it down the right sideline. Jump ball is caught on the Tiger 29-yard line.
Fortenberry over the pass, complete. At the Tiger 30-yard line.
So down to the Tiger 29 again. I believe that's going to be Trevor.
I believe that's Dylan. Yeah, good
Dylan,
to see seven.
Dylan back in. Dylan had two defenders around him, went up for the ball. He out-jumped the two defenders, pulled the ball down for a big pass play for the Cougars down to the Tiger 30. He's going to put it down. First down at 10. Cougars. This drive started on the Cougars 17. Cougars have had an 86-yard drive and a 98-yard drive so far tonight.
Good to see Dylan back in the ball game, shaking off that lower left leg injury.
Fortenberry comes off left side. It's going to be caught by Colin Waldrop. Waldrop spins off the tackler, got some room, cuts back to the middle of the field. He's got to score the touchdown. Colin Waldrop showing some good moves there.
30 yards, pass and catch, inside bubble screen to Colin Waldrop. Shook off a couple of tacklers, Ken, made a move. Last line of defense, the defensive back, or the free safety for Centreville. He went outside. Waldrop goes inside, steps it into the end zone for the touchdown.
Now your New York Life Insurance agents, Kelly Allred, Dwayne Allred, extra point attempt coming up by Corey Case. Case out of the hold of Trevor Fortenberry. Tyler Fortenberry, rather. Snap back, placement down, kick is up. It is again right down the middle. Good. 2:41 left in the first half of play. Brookhaven Academy 39, Centreville 6. Let's take another 30 seconds down the line. Brookhaven Academy Cougar football will continue after this on B92.
Here's an invite from Papa's Buffet and Grill. Papa's is still serving all-you-can-eat cafeteria style. Papa's Buffet and Grill is open for lunch Monday through Friday 11 till 2 and Sunday 11 till 3. Then come on back for more Thursday through Saturday evenings from 5 till 8:30. It's all you can eat served cafeteria style at Papa's Buffet and Grill, adhering to all current guidelines. It's the best selection in town. Papa's Buffet and Grill, Highway 51 North in Lincoln Plaza, Brookhaven.
Well, that's an 83-yard drive by Brookhaven Academy. Will pay off the 30-yard touchdown pass to Colin Waldrop. Case's extra point good. And the Cougars lead at 39-6. Very atypical Centreville Brookhaven Academy football.
I was just going to say, Ken, one of the lessons in life is to admit when you're wrong. I was wrong. Complete dominance by the Cougars of Brookhaven Academy tonight. They have, as the old coaches would say, they kicked them right in the mouth. And Centreville did not respond. And Cougars have just let the air out of the Centreville Tigers and fans across the way.
That again will hit a goal line, skips in the end zone. Once again, the Tigers will start at their own 20. This is something like their 7th offensive possession. All 7 have started at their own 20. Out come the Tigers as they try to salvage something here in the waning minutes of the second quarter.
And all 7, with the exception of the opening kickoff, are possessions starting after a score by Brookhaven Academy. So, and hence the 39-6 score here, and we are still in the second quarter.
Out come the Tigers. They will come out once again to the I set. Clark, the deep back in the set. Put a receiver off to the left side this time. Jones hands off to the first man through, getting some room, a little bit of room there. That's going to be maybe a yard or so gain, and that's going to be about it.
Got a late flag on the play. Let's see what that one's all about.
Let's see, the penalty flag is thrown. That's only the second flag we've seen here in this ball game so far. Got a lot thrown last week. There'll be illegal shift against the Tigers. That'll cost them 5 yards. Put the ball back at the 15. So first down, 15 now for the Tigers. Western Cobras are rolling over Meadville tonight against Franklin County. They're leading the Bulldogs there. First half, 47-0.
Wow. Good ball club, Coach Loy and his squad. Western Cobras.
Hand off to nobody. Keeper by Jones. Jones is going to try to get outside, salvage something. Can't do it. He got a yard, and that's about it. 3 Cougars in there.
Rob Johnson out there on the left side, corner position, did a good job stringing that one out, running it to the sideline, getting the tackle. Easton Boyd also in there with the assist.
So make it a second down.
Gain of 1 yard.
You check that base. Yeah, second down now for the Tigers at 14. Second down, 14 Tigers. Cougars on top, 39-6. Halftime behavior. Halftime stats for you again. The head of school, Jason Case, will join us. There's a lot of interesting things to update us on the things going on at Brookhaven Academy. There's a timeout on the field. 1:44 left in the first half of play. Brookhaven Academy 39, Centreville 6. Let's take 30 seconds down the line. Brookhaven Academy Cougar football continues after this on B92.
During times of uncertainty, it's comforting to know we have a healthcare system in our community that's been committed to supporting us for well over a century. In this current time, we are standing together, and our bond is stronger than ever. KDMC, caring for our community like no one else can.
$1:44 left in the second quarter. Has been all Brookhaven Academy, 39-6. Lone bright spot was a 65-yard touchdown pass by Centreville. That's been about it for them tonight.
Yeah, and that was just a little quarterback handed off to the tailback, or the upback actually. And Cougars are all on top of all in the backfield, all out blitz, and they just got one over the top. Other than that, it's been all Brookhaven Academy here in the first 2 quarters of play. And we still have 1:44 before halftime.
Cougars will get the ball to begin the second half of play. Second down, 14, the ball, and the Tigers 16. Jones under center out of the eye, wants to throw, drops back, has time, comes down the middle of the field, and overthrows his receiver at the 48. Had 2 receivers in the vicinity, and they almost ran into each other. It looks like he was looking for, instead he got that toward Connor Pochet, but also had in the vicinity Ben Garrett. So it looked like Garrett may have gotten in the vicinity and almost ran into Poche.
Colin Waldrop back there, opportunity guarding two Centreville Tigers. And it's almost like they ran a post patterns from opposite sides, one from the left, one from the right. They converged both out around the 45-yard line. Waldrop in the middle was able to knock it away at the last moment and prevent the reception by Centreville.
So third down and 14. The Tigers 16. Out come the Tigers. They'll stay that eye set. There's a 5-yard penalty. Okay, looks like an illegal shift again in the backfield, and the Tigers is going to put the ball back around the 12. So third down, 19 now for the Tigers. Jones will take the snap, drops back, comes pressure. Pass out to the left side is going to be incomplete at the 32. And looking up the field for Ben Garrett. Ball just a little bit out of Garrett's reach, incomplete, fourth down. And a bunch here for the Tigers once again. Jones will come on to punt it. I said a 47-yard punt, a 48-yard punt. He'll be kicking it from the edge of the end zone, so out of the goal line. That's going to drive the Cougars back. Colin Waldrop and Brogdon will drop back, standing back around the Cougar 48, expecting a pretty good punt here from Jones.
But the Cougars are going to pick up some pretty good field position as they execute on this punt.
Not a good punt. Off the side of the foot. It's going to hit at the 39, takes a backward bounce. Cougars have it in great field position. First down at 10 on the Centreville 37.
First down, Cougars.
So first down 10 Cougars for the Centreville 37.
Good pressure out there from Trevor Fortenberry coming from the right side. Punter had to rush and get that one off, kicked it off the side of his foot. Got about 32, 33 yards on the putt, but it sets the Cougars up in good field position at the Centreville 39-yard line.
So Cougars have it first and 10, 1:24 to work with here in the first half of play.
Quads right for the Cougars.
Empty backfield for Tyler Fortenberry. He'll take it. He wants to throw. Throws it toward the end zone. Got a man open. It's going to be almost picked off. And we could have some pass interference here.
Fortenberry's pass deep along the near side, incomplete near the goal line. Penalty flag at the end of the play.
Flag was thrown right in front of the Brookhaven Academy receiver. The Centreville receiver defender came over. I think he ran bumped into the Brookhaven Academy receiver while the ball was still in the air. So pass interference called against Centreville.
Yeah, pass intended out there to Rob Johnson. Both of them tussling for the ball.
15-yard assessment.
It's going to be a 15-yard assessment against Centreville, so it's going to set it up at the Centreville 24-yard line. First and goal for the Cougars with 1 minute, 18 seconds to go. No coach rushing. Just want to tack one more touchdown on, pad this lead going into the locker room at halftime.
So first down at 10, Cougars, ball on the Centreville 24. Here's Tyler Fortenberry. He'll take it. Wants to go outside, holds on to it. Here comes pressure. Looking downfield, throws it down the back toward the middle of the field. It's going to be caught by Brookhaven Academy, and that's going to be down to close to the 10. Ball pops out of the end. I think the Cougars got it back.
Yeah.
John Rivers-Brown coming back to his quarterback. Got the reception, takes it down about the 10. Ball pops out. Cougars get the recovery, though. First and goal, ball just inside the 10.
Let's get about 15 on the pass and catch. Fortenberry to Brown. Brown with some nifty running after the catch. Had it knocked loose, recovered by one of the big linemen on the inside. So first and 10, Cougars knocking on the door again, deep in Tiger territory.
First down 10, a quad set to the left side, single out to the right side. Fortenberry throws a little screen here. That's going to be Trevor Fortenberry. He'll take it in for the touchdown. So Trevor Fortenberry, 9-yard touchdown run, and the Cougars take a commanding 45-6 lead. Still 46 seconds left in the first half of play.
26 seconds to the end of the first half.
Here comes your New York Life Insurance agents, Dwayne Allred, Kelly Allred, extra point attempt. Once again, Corey Case trying to remain perfect here tonight. Has a field goal. Completed a pass for a 2-point conversion as well tonight. Kick is up. Right down the middle once again, and it is good.
Yeah, looks like a Tiger might have got a hand on that one, but Corey Case had enough on it to make it over the crossbar for the extra point. Cougars add to this commanding lead here in the second quarter of play.
43 seconds. The rolling clock is now in operation. Break in the action. Brookhaven Academy 46, Centreville 6. Let's take 30 seconds down the line. Brookhaven Academy Cougar football continues after this on B92.
Hey, this is Will Thibodeau with Sullivan Ford Lincoln, Southwest Mississippi's Ford truck headquarters. We here at Sullivan want to extend our biggest thanks for all of your business over the past few months by offering 0% up to 84 months on all remaining 2019 models, as well as 0% up to 72 months on most of our 2020 vehicles. Don't forget our special discounts for military, teachers, college grads, first responders, and healthcare professionals. Check out our Facebook page or visit us on the World Wide Web at SullivanFordLincoln.com. Sullivan Ford Lincoln. We're better, we're proving it, and we want you to be the judge. Exit 40, Brookhaven.
Well, with a 46-6 score, running clock is now in effect, so the clock ran off with no kickoff. Halftime score, Brookhaven Academy 46 and Centreville 6. Well, let's go and take another quick 2-minute break right now. 2 minutes down the line. We'll come back and get the first half stats for you. Also, we'll come back shortly and talk to Jason Case, the head of school at Brookhaven Academy. Back in 2 minutes after this at B92.
Keeping your property in shape and making improvements is a tough job to do by yourself. That's where Pep's Land Solutions comes in. They do land clearing, driveways, stump removal, ponds, house and mobile home pads. And if you need a load of gravel or topsoil, Pep's Land Solutions has a dump truck ready to head your way. For a free estimate, call Sawyer Pepper 601-757-4774. Pep's Land Solutions is ready to go to work for you. 757-4774. 757-4774.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware.
Need appliances? Your appliance center is Perkins Hayes Hardware Brookhaven. Perkins Hayes Hardware carries leading brands like Speed Queen. For washers and dryers, refrigerators, freezers, and more, you can depend on the helpful hardware folks at Perkins Hayes Hardware. Lincoln Plaza, Brookhaven, open Monday through Saturday, 7 a.m. till 5 p.m. Online, acehardware.com/local/Perkins Ace Hardware.
There are better-known tractors in the world than Coyote. Ones with bigger names, longer histories, more popular hats, cute toy lines. But there's not a single tractor ever been built that's better equipped to do the dirty work. So we'll just focus on what really matters. Coyote, we dig dirt.
Your Coyote dealer is Watts Brothers Tractor and Implement, 509 Lumberton Road in Columbia. Call 601-736-6351.
Sports are an adventure, whether it's a tackle, collision at home plate, or cross-country ankle roll. Mississippi Sports Medicine's Urgent Ortho Care is ready for you. Our subspecialized surgeons team up to take care of your injury and get you back to peak performance. 18 surgeons, 6 subspecialties, and 1 focus. You. So when your sport throws you an injury, head to Mississippi Sports Medicine's Urgent Ortho Care with locations in Jackson, Flowood, or Madison. Open Saturdays in Madison.
Well, back at Colin here at Stone Stadium. Colin, the spot of the game tonight. And, Beck, you look at the score, I cannot remember a game like this before. Brookhaven Academy all over Centreville right now, 46-6 here at halftime. Cougars score first. They scored at the 8:44 mark of the first quarter on a 43-yard field goal by Corey Case. Cougars come back at the 5:20 mark of the first quarter on a 86-yard drive, tamped off by a 1-yard touchdown run by Tyler Fordberry. Cases extra point good, 10-0 Brookhaven Academy. Once again, a fumble in the end zone by the Tigers on their next possession. Brookhaven Academy's Trevor Fordberry recovers it. 18-0 Cases kick good, 4:31 left. Then Centreville gets on the board on a halfback pass, 65-yard touchdown pass to Parrish. Extra point attempt no good, 3:05 left in the first quarter, 18-6 Brookhaven Academy. Brookhaven Academy then puts together a 66-yard drive, capped off by an 8-yard touchdown pass to Dylan Fortenberry. 2:16 left in the first quarter. Brookhaven Academy leads at 25-6. Cougars keep the foot on the gas in the second quarter, starting at their own 2. Put together a 98-yard drive, capped off by the 71-yard touchdown run by Tyler Fortenberry. 8:30 and a half. Cougars lead at 32-6. Cougars come right back, starting at their own 17. Capped that one off with a 30-yard touchdown pass to Colin Waldrop. 2:41 left in the second quarter. 39-6 Brookhaven Academy. Then in the waning seconds of the second quarter, Brookhaven Academy taking advantage of a short punt. The only time that Jones has had a bad punt tonight. They take over to the Centreville 39. Quickly score once again on the touchdown pass of 9 yards to Trevor Ford. Was that Dylan, I believe. That last touchdown. 46 seconds on the clock. Extra point by Case Good. 46-6. Clock starts rolling. They'll get the kickoff. So obviously Brookhaven Academy's offense rolling, and the defense so far has dominated the Centreville offense.
I tell you what, and that last touchdown was to Trevor Fortenberry. Made a good move after the catch. And, we've seen through the first 3 ball games, what Tyler can do at the quarterback position and how he can manufacture a drive, how he can create offense with his arm and with his legs. And he's got the weapons on the outside to do that. You got Trey, you got Dylan, you got Trevor, Waldrop, Brogdon, Rob Johnson. You got your running backs, Johnston and John Rivers Brown. They've got weapons. But I want to point out special teams. Corey Case perfect on the night with a 43-yard field goal. Defensive touchdown on the fumble. The defense, outside of one play where we almost had a sack in the backfield and pitched it to a running back and he threw it over the top for a touchdown. Outside of that, total domination on the defensive side of the ball. And one last stat I want to point out. One penalty on the night for the Cougars, a block in the back on a return play, and a near perfect ball game, not just on the offensive side, but all around for Brookhaven Academy tonight.
Well, obviously the stats will be clearly in Brookhaven Academy's favor in this first half, for sure.
They're certainly going to reflect what the scoreboard reflects in the 46-6, the 40-point margin here at halftime. In the rushing department for Centreville, Kason Clark was leading rusher. He rushed the ball 9 times for 23 yards. Peyton Jones, 3 rushes. He's the quarterback for 13 yards. And Connor Poche, he had 2 rushes for 9 yards in the first half. In the first half, Jones passed the ball 9 times, 5 completions for 53 yards. And Preston McDaniels, the halfback pass, he is 1 for 1 for 65 yards and a touchdown. Nicholas Parrish, 2 receptions for 77 yards and a score. Caleb Kennebrew, 1 catch for 19. Ben Garrett had 1 catch for 19 yards as well. And Kason Clark had 1 catch for 3 yards in the first half for Centreville. For Brookhaven Academy in the rushing department, Tyler Fortenberry, 5 rushes, 90 yards and 2 touchdowns. John Rivers Brown, 3 rushes for 41 yards. Luke Johnson, 2 rushes for 3 yards. And Dylan Fortenberry, 1 rush on a speed sweep for 13 yards. Tyler Fortenberry's 10 of 17 in the first half, 220 yards and 3 touchdowns. Dylan Fortenberry, 2 catches for 38 and a score. Trey Fortenberry, 4 catches for 64. Rob Johnson, 1 catch for 4 yards. Trevor Fortenberry, good half, 3 catches and a touchdown. And Colin Waldrop, of course, the 1 catch and a 30-yard touchdown to his credit. Those are your first half stats for Brookhaven Academy.
And again, at halftime, our score, Brookhaven Academy 46 and Centreville 6. Right now, we're going to take a 2-minute break, then we'll come back and visit with a head of school here at Brookhaven Academy, Jason Case. 2 minutes right now. Back after this on B92.
Stay on target this hunting season with 51 Pawn & Gun between Bogachita and Brookhaven. 51 Pawn & Gun has it all. Guns, ammo, and more, including a full line of fishing supplies. You can also get your hunting and fishing license. Need tools, jewelry, electronics, and gift items? They have that too. Good luck to the Brookhaven Academy Cougars from 51 Pawn & Gun, Highway 51 between Bogachita and Brookhaven. Open Monday through Friday, 8 till 5, 8 till noon on Saturday. Call 835-2661.
White & Associates is a CPA firm that provides personal and professional services in tax preparation and planning, payroll reports, financial statements, bookkeeping, and financial analysis and consulting. Corey White and the staff at White & Associates has been serving Brookhaven and the surrounding areas for the last 2 decades. If you are looking for a CPA firm, we ask that you consider White & Associates for all your accounting needs. Our office is located at 320 Brookhaven Street. Call us at 601-748-4580 or visit us at whiteandassociatesllc.com.
There's nothing small about the heart of your business. It's why your employees aren't just employees, they're family. We can help you protect them like family. For 175 years, that's been the legacy of New York Life Insurance Company. Simply call Kelly Allred, your local New York Life agent. Kelly can be reached at 601-833-0604 or at newyorklife.com. He will help you put your love into action for your business, your employees, and can even do it for your family too.
Brookhaven ENT Allergy and Facial Surgery provides up-to-date and comprehensive treatment for the ears, nose, throat, sinuses, and allergies. Dr. Brian Case and staff are committed to providing superior patient care with short wait times and open availability. Brookhaven ENT 835-0077 at 201 South Railroad Avenue. Don't forget, go next door and check out our area's only med spa. Brookhaven Med Spa features Zoe Skin products, hydrofacials, laser hair removal, Botox, Juvederm, and more. Book an appointment today and treat yourself to a spa day. 601-748-4658 or brookhavenmedspa.com.
Now we're at halftime here of the game tonight between Brookhaven Academy and Centreville, and we're glad to have with us the head of school at Brookhaven Academy, Mr. Jason Case. And Mr. Case, appreciate you taking a little time out to be with us. Let's first of all, this has been, I guess, schools everywhere, and a most unusual start to this new school year. Let's kind of go through your COVID-19 protocols, first of all, for those who need to be kind of brought up to date on what's going on in that particular situation.
Well, you know, we're having school, and we're trying to have school as normal as possible. We are requiring the kids to wear a mask. We're under this statewide mandate, so they are wearing a mask. I'm very proud of our kids, and they're not rebelling against what we're asking them to do. So it's an honor to be at a place where the kids are so good and well-mannered and want to follow the rules as the administration sets forth. But we're also doing some other things, social distancing and reminding them to wash their hands, things like that. We've staggered our lunchroom times so that we won't have so many kids in the lunchroom. All of our kids are eating in the lunchroom, and it's going real well. We're still having break. We are using the lunchroom for our break area, but also we're reducing the number in the lunchroom and letting the kids go to the gymnasium, and they're spreading out in there and having their break together, and just doing a real good job monitoring. Our parents have been absolutely fabulous in helping us screen kids with symptoms, and have just a good relationship with all the parents and all the teachers that helping us in this endeavor, and it's going well for us. I sent a message out to our parents this morning, letting them know that I appreciate their diligence in helping us have an effective and normal school year, and it's going well. Our attendance, I monitor our attendance daily. Our attendance has been outstanding. It's just as normal as it always has been, so we don't see any difference in our attendance this year.
How about those who would like to visit the campus, or what are the restrictions you might have on visitors coming on campus?
Well, right now we're not allowing any visitors. We have we do have the front doors of our school locked. If we do have deliveries and things like that need to come to the front office, we are allowing them to come through the front door to the office only. As of right now, that's how we're running the school. But it seems to be going well.
Well, let's kind of move over to the reason we have school is academics. Of course, Brookhaven Academy, known as a great college prep program. But let's kind of review the programs you have available at Brookhaven Academy. I know you've got some college prep courses, a relationship with Colin, so there are many academic opportunities for students at Brookhaven Academy.
Absolutely. I mean, I'm a sports fan. I've been a sports fan for many years, but I do know that the majority of the kids that are on our campus or any other campus, are not going to make a living in sports, even though I think it's vital to the overall educational process. I made a note to our parents just this morning that if it wasn't for extracurricular activities, I wouldn't be here today. So I really, really enjoyed extracurricular activities. But the academic part is what we're here for. And yes, we do offer a challenging course of study for our students with rigor. We put a lot of emphasis on the ACT. We push kids to excel in ACT. I meet with each group of kids from grades 7 through 12 at the beginning of the year or sometime during the fall, and let them know how their progress has been with our ACT Aspire. That we kind of monitor and track their progress and let them know how well they're doing according to the ACT standards. But also we offer many college prep courses. We offer the college biology, the college English, the college algebra, and many advanced courses, our AP courses. We have an excellent lab now. We've updated our lab. Everything in there now is new. We have new lab equipment, a new flooring, new painting. Everything is new. And Dr. Watson and Miss Leslie Hood, our high school science teachers, are doing a great job in the lab with our students and preparing them for the next stage of their educational process, which will be at college. But yes, I'm very excited about what our kids are learning here. They're being challenged, and we have great teachers, and I'm excited to see how our students do in the future as they go to college and also pursue a career.
And I was going to kind of go back to that a little bit. We talk about coaches and all that, vital members of any staff, but the backbone of any school is your educators, your teachers, and you've got just a great staff of teachers and support staff there at Brookhaven Academy.
Absolutely. I've always said this, that you want to surround yourself with great people, and we do have some outstanding teachers that really take their job seriously. They plan well. Their instruction is fabulous, and I enjoy during my evaluations to go in and sit down and just be a student inside the classroom as I evaluate also, because it's a joy to be here.
Well, Jason Case, head of school at Brookhaven Academy, we thank you for taking a little bit of time to talk to us about Brookhaven Academy, and appreciate the great job you all are doing out there in educating our young folks in the area, and just glad to be a part of what you all do at Brookhaven Academy.
Yes, sir. Thank you for having me.
Nothing goes better with fries than a double cheeseburger, right? Come try this special now at Broma's Deli in Brookhaven. A double cheeseburger dressed with grilled onions, pickle, mayo, and mustard, served with French fries. Broma's Deli already serves great hamburgers. Now, get a cheeseburger and fries. From salads to the best sandwich selections in the area. It's Broma's Deli, Whiteburg Drive, right off Brookway Boulevard, Brookhaven. Call 823-2224, online, bromasdeli.com.
King's Daughters Medical Center and Brookhaven Urology are pleased to announce the addition of Dr. Joel Duff to their medical staff. Dr. Duff specializes in general urology, kidney stones, men's and women's urological health, and diagnosing and treating urologic cancers. Don't let these health issues restrict your lifestyle and keep you from enjoying life with your family and friends. Dr. Duff and the staff at Brookhaven Urology are here to serve your needs. To make your appointment, call 601-833-5713 today.
Sales event of the year at Sullivan. With all of our new vehicles coming in, there's definitely never been a better time to buy. Bring your trade and trade up to a new Ford or Lincoln while the selection is best. Come see our family here or visit us on the World Wide Web at SullivanFord.com. Sullivan Ford Lincoln. We're better, we're proving it, and we want you to be the judge. Exit 40, Brookhaven.
Keeping your property in shape and making improvements is a tough job to do by yourself. That's where Pep's Land Solutions comes in. They do land clearing, driveways, stump removal, ponds, house and mobile home pads. And if you need a load of gravel or topsoil, Pep's Land Solutions has a dump truck ready to head your way. For a free estimate, call Sawyer Pepper 601-757-4774. Pep's Land Solutions is ready to go to work for you. 757-4774. 757-4774.
And welcome back to Stone Stadium. We're at halftime. Brookhaven Academy in command of this football game, 46-6 over Centreville Academy here this evening. rolling clock will be in effect when we come back here for the second half. And heck, we're talking near the break. I cannot remember when a Centreville club has faced a rolling clock. I'm sure it has been a while. This is a young ball club, but again, on the other side of the field, Brookhaven Academy, a veteran ball club, and they have just played lights out tonight.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, we were talking not just about football, just any time you step across the playing surface, whether it's football or baseball or whatever sport, softball, whatever sport it may be, you usually get a fight out of Centreville and just not getting it tonight. And I was reminded at halftime, one of our supporters out there mentioned a baseball game that was kind of this same tone when the Cougars jumped out and just really took it to the Centreville Tigers. And you and I were calling that game, and we kind of were stunned that we really haven't seen a ball game like that. And this one is a lot like that baseball game back in 2018 where the Cougars are just hitting on all cylinders and have really given it to the Tigers tonight.
Well, on the calendar for next week, Monday, softball is at Park Lane. At soccer, Laurel Christian at Brookhaven Academy Monday evening at 6. On Tuesday, we'll stay on the road with softball over at Sullivan. The Pee Wee football, I guess you'll be doing a little work with that. Oh, yeah. Brookhaven Academy versus ACS on Tuesday. At Thursday, soccer at the Kappa Academy 5:30. Junior high football will be hosting Bowling Green at 6. The 7th grade and next Thursday on the road. They'll be at ACCS for a 5:30 ball game. Of course, the Brookhaven Academy softball tournament's tomorrow. Some 23 teams involved in that tournament. That's going to be at the Hansel King Sports Complex. So we'll hope Lane will kind of stay off and let them get some games in out of the Hansel King Sports Complex. Great facility for Brookhaven. A lot of tournaments played out there, and it's a 4 fields, so it's an ideal setting for a big tournament like that.
I tell you what, I want to circle that matchup in softball versus Silliman. Silliman got the best of the Lady Cougars this past week, and I tell you what, that's going to be a big district game. Kind of will determine how things shake out coming out of our district and moving on to postseason play. So I know Coach Flowers and Coach Acosta have the girls ready, and we plan to bounce back against Silliman. Would you say Tuesday night? Is that
it'll be Tuesday night, right? Yeah. At Park Lane Monday, then at Silliman Tuesday.
Yeah, so that's a key ball game in district matchup with the Silliman Wildcats.
46-6, Brookhaven Academy gets the opening kickoff. Let's take one more 30-second down the line. 30 seconds. Opening kickoff of the second half is coming up after this on B92.
Wayne Dunaway is playing tonight. Colonel retired 10 pounds. 1977 Brookhaven Academy graduate and a 1981 graduate of the United States Military Academy in West Point. During a 30-year military career, he served in multiple locations throughout the continental United States and twice deployed in the company. During Operation Desert Storm and Operation Iraqi Creek, including Operation Officer for a brigade level commander. He also has served as senior level staff and the Commanding General of the United States Army Forces Command in Fort McPherson. Among his military awards are 2 Bronze Stars, 5 Meritorious Service Medals, Liberation, Great.
Well, back here at Colin, 46-6, Brookhaven Academy, second quarter, second half about to get underway. This will be a rolling clock here for Brookhaven Academy as they lead it by 40 points over Centreville. Brookhaven Academy gets the opening possession. I'm sure we're going to see a lot of younger players getting some playing time here after probably the first couple of series here in this half.
Yeah, get some of those older guys out of the ball game. Let them avoid injury. I see Gage Brown on the sideline. They got an ice pack on his shoulder. He was up and down the sidelines on the second half, in the second quarter when we thought he had an arm injury. I think that's just a precaution. He looks okay. Dylan Fortenberry got back in the ball game. He was another concern of the Cougars, but he is out on the field to receive this second half kick. So, but I don't expect to see those guys very deep into the third quarter of play.
Well, Peyton Jones will kick it off here for the Tigers. Cougars have 2 receivers back at the 11. Little squib kick, scooped up by one of the up men for the Cougars. They'll return it to the 41 in Cougar territory. That's where the Cougars go on offense first out of 10.
Looks like Easton Boyd right there fielded that one like a second baseman down around the 34-yard line, returned it about 7-8 yards. Cougars will start work from there. Looks like we're going to have Ray Stewart coming out, start the second half for the Cougars, so the night may be done for Fortenberry.
Luke Johnston will be your running back. Also checking in there, looks like Parker Moak is one of the receivers. He'll be playing on the H-back on this side. So double outs far side, single out to this side. Going to give it to Luke Johnston. He's got room across the 40, takes it up to the 45, picks up about 6 or 7 on the play. First down or second down coming here for the Cougars. Tackle made by the Tigers. One of those on the play for the Tigers is Zaret Garcia. So second down, 5 to go for the Cougars. Put the ball down on the Cougar 44. 46-6 Brookhaven.
Slot back in the air, Peyton Reed. I'd like to see Peyton carry the ball a few times. He'll be blocking out in front of Johnston.
Going to give to Johnston right up the middle. Luke will lower his head, powers across midfield, takes it to about the 49. He'll have enough for a Cougar first down. But Johnston, a good hard running right up the middle. Tackle made by Ethan Gehrig, 190-pound sophomore. This Centreville team, a lot of freshmen and sophomores, so this is a team of the future.
Yeah, we talked about it last week with Columbia Academy as well, a very young ball club, and Centreville. It's the nature of our association and schools that graduate, 35 to 45 kids in our division, usually the teams that are about our size. That's what they'll graduate each year, so you may run against some lean times in your sports.
Johnston again on the carry. He'll take it down to about the 45. Cougars going really conservative right now. Of course, leading 46-6 in the rolling clock. No real reason to get fancy here at this point of the ball game.
Jalen Huffman out on the wide out slot on our near side. Corey Case across the way. Wide out position. So number 9 getting a little offense.
Ray Stewart rolling off to his right, wants to throw, fires a pass. It's going to be caught down around the 30, down around the 25, inside the 25 to the 23. Ball pops out, looks like rolls back up the field. Brookhaven Academy will recover. And the Cougars will have it first down at 10 on the Centreville 28-yard line.
Pitch and catch right there. Ray Stewart to Corey Case.
So first down 10 for the Cougars. Put the ball on the Tiger 28-yard line. Rolling clock at 8:48 left in the third quarter. 46-6 Brookhaven Academy on top.
Pitching, I'm going to give Ray Stewart to Case, 24 on the pass and catch.
Stewart with Johnston in behind him in the pistol set. Give the Johnston hit in the backfield. He's going to fight maybe back to the line of scrimmage, and that'll be about it.
Right ahead of the running play for the Cougars.
Making the tackle for the Tigers in that play is going to be a freshman, Ace Sellers, 210-pound linebacker. So I guess he's going to be one of those guys in the future that Centreville is going to be looking for.
Daniel Falvey is playing 900. Mr. Peter James Griffin currently serves in the United States Army.
Second down, we'll call it right at 10 to go here for the Cougars. Ball to the Centreville 28-yard line. Out come the Cougars. Ray Stewart running the show right now for the Cougars. He'll take it again, gives the ball off to Johnston, cuts it outside, tries to turn the corner, got a little crease out there, cross the 20. He'll take it down inside the 20, all the way down to about the 16-yard line. That'll be close to a Cougar first down.
Yeah, he's right at the sticks, Ken, so if it's not a first down, it'll certainly be third down and less than a yard to go, and I believe that's what, maybe a football length to go for the first down. I wouldn't be surprised if they measure this one half yard short, according to PA announcer Ed Moak.
So third down coming here for the Cougars and short yardage. Out come the Cougars. Pistol set, Ray Stewart, the quarterback, has Johnston behind him. He'll take it, gives it to Johnston. Left side, got the first down and more. Inside the 10, dives across the 10, gets it down to about the 7. First down goal to go for the Cougars.
8 on the carry for Johnston. Needed about a half yard for the first down. Takes it down inside just inside the 10-yard line, so it's going to be first and goal for the Cougars.
First down goal to go Cougars as the clock continues to run on the running clock here down to 6:41. 46-6 Brookhaven Academy. Cougars on the road, first conference game of the year at the Natchez Cathedral. Wonderful get to finish one down there. 2 times we've had lightning delays. Last time we were down there, the game was canceled at halftime.
We've had some interesting games down there, and it'll be a solid ball club we see next week.
As Johnston, big hole up the middle, he'll take it in for the touchdown. Luke Johnston caps off the drive of 59 yards.
Right at a 10-yard run for Johnston, went left, right, weaved his way to the end zone for the touchdown. Cougars picking up where they left off, Ken, right here in the third quarter.
Cougars on top, 52-6 over Centreville. Here comes your New York Life Insurance Agents extra point. Dwayne Allred and Kelly Allred. Rob Johnson is going to hold. And this is going to be the Corey Case again trying to continue his string here tonight. He's been perfect on extra points tonight. Even has a 2-point conversion on a pass play. Placement down, the kick is up. It is right down the middle. Good again for Corey Case. So breaking the action with 6 minutes left. The clock rolling now. It is now Brookhaven Academy 53, Centreville 6. Let's take 30 seconds down the line. Brookhaven Academy Cougar football continues after this on B92.
Is it time to paint? Your Benjamin Moore Paint Center is Perkins Hayes Hardware in Lincoln Plaza. Whether you're painting a room or the entire house, the paint experts at Perkins Hayes Hardware will help you select the color to make any project shine. For paint, hardware, electrical, and plumbing needs, see the helpful hardware folks at Perkins Hayes Hardware in Lincoln Plaza, Brookhaven. Online, HayesHardware.com/local/Perkins Hayes Hardware.
A rolling clock down to 4:27 left. Brookhaven Academy a 59-yard drive. Actually, 61-yard drive capped off with a 10-yard touchdown run by Luke Johnston. Case's extra point good. Brookhaven Academy 53, Centreville 6.
Update, Macomb Brookhaven canceled due to lightning.
Really?
And that's just down the road in Pike County. So we had a light shower here, but evidently down in Macomb, they had some lightning problems, so they canceled that ball game.
Ball caught 2 yards deep in the end zone, automatic touchback. The high school catches the end zone, you got to come out to the 20.
Good friend Jeff Richardson, you got to work a few ball games this summer over at Lincoln Civic Center with Jeff, part of the broadcast crew over at Brookhaven High School, and says that the ball game has been canceled due to the weather.
First down 10, Tigers at their own 20. I've got them now with 8 offensive starts, all at their own 20. Second man through is going to be Clark. He's going to get yardage across the 20 to about the 23. About a 3-yard pickup. Second down is 7. On the tackle. Looks like that's Braden Smith on the tackle. So second down, actually, we've got one on the play. Second down 9 from the Tiger 21. Stay in the eye set. Clark, the deep back of the set, ends in tight. Jones will take the snap. Pitches back to Clark. Clark trying to swing around left side. Got the first down. He goes crashing across the 25 out to about the 30. He'll be right at that first down marker. He's knocked out of bounds by a trio of Cougars on the far side.
Looks like led by Huffman over there. Number 10's had a solid ball game tonight for the Cougars. Ray Stewart in there getting a piece of that action as well.
Tigers come out. It'll be third down and short. They now say they didn't get a first down. So they did get the first down. So first down 10, Tigers at their own 30. Eye set. Jones will take the snap. Turns, gives it off to the second man through Clark. He is stacked up for about a yard. That's about it. Nice job by the right side of that Cougar defensive line, stacking that play up for about a yard pickup for Clark. Second down, about 9 to go here for the Tigers at their own 31.
A two-time combat veteran, having served in Operation Direct Freedom and served as commander of the 298 Combat and Sustainment Support Battalion in Operation Direct Freedom in Afghanistan.
The Tigers will have it third down now, 9 to go. Second down, 9 to go for the Tigers. Backs of the eyes set. Jones again turns, hands it off to the second man. The first man through, that's going to be the up back in the formation, McDaniels. And, well, no, they did give it to Clark. A little fake to McDaniels, give back to Clark. Clark got some running room off that left side, got a pretty good hole on that left side. He takes it across the 40, out to about the 45-yard line. And that's probably one of the longer runs tonight for the Tigers.
Yeah, about a 12-yard run on that one, and the first down for Centreville. Bumped out of bounds along the way, the far side by Huffman.
First down, 10 Tigers at their own 45-yard line. Axe will stay in the eye. Jones sets his club down. Pitch back to Clark going to right side. Clark some room, midfield, 45. Clark to the 40. Clark hemmed in finally and dropped out of the Cougar 33. Ethan Boyd finally comes over to wrap up Clark and knocks him down. And that should be the final play of the third quarter. Clock is down to 6 seconds.
Clark sweeps right along the near sideline.
And that's going to do it for the third quarter. End of 3. Brookhaven Academy dominating 53-6 over Centreville. 53-6 Brookhaven Academy as we get ready for the fourth quarter. Let's take a 30 right now. 30 seconds down the line. Brookhaven Academy Cougar football will continue after this on B92.
Football players, team managers, and cheerleaders and Cougarettes will be allowed to the track at the near side at the conclusion of tonight's game for a Kodak photo opportunity with your senior players, cheerleaders, and managers at the conclusion of tonight's game. Trainer Cameron Emery out of Buster Allen has already mentioned. Trainer Malvin Tanner is on Brandon Russell, a major in the United States Army National Guard with 168 instruments per day.
End of the fourth quarter right now, 53-6 Brookhaven Academy. As we mentioned, this is not your typical Centreville Brookhaven Academy game. Both the past 2 years, games were decided in the last few minutes of the contest. Last year, Brookhaven Academy pulls out a 24-20 win with a touchdown and 3 minutes left of the ball game last year.
Centreville Academy has first down.
First down for the Centreville Tigers, the Brookhaven Academy 33. Pitch back again to Clark. Tries to get outside. Turns the corner at the 30. Wrestled down after a gain inside the 30 down to about the 27. Check that. That's not Clark. That's going to be Tucker Lebrano. Lebrano in the carry. Picks up about 5 of the play. Host of Cougars on the tackle.
It looks like Tyler Sheehan out there, Ray Stewart among others, making the tackle for the Cougars. Lebrano pick up about 5, Ken, so short 4, or long 5, short 4 to go.
Second down play coming up for the Tigers. Pitch back to Lebrano. Lebrano hemmed in, tries to bounce it outside. Cougars do a good job stringing the play out. Lebrano cuts in at the last minute. He got to the sideline, cut in at the last minute, got around his defender, picks up positive yardage. He'll take it down to the Cougar 19. Thought the Cougars had that one sprung out pretty good, but Lebrano, the last second, saw something, got around the defender, turned it upfield, and he got it up for the first down, it looks like, for the Tigers, out of the Cougar 19.
Good job out there by Huffman, stringing that one out, just waiting for some compadres to come along and help him with that one. Lebrano made a quick cut, got by Huffman, picked up about 7 or 8 on the play and the first down.
First down 10 for the Tigers. Again, Lebrano up the middle, hit and stuffed. Got stood up and pushed back after about a yard pickup.
Big number 75 right there. That's Daniel Falvey. Met Lebrano right in the hole, stopped him in his tracks.
Pickup of 2, though, for Romano down to the Cougar 18. Second down and 8 here for the Tigers. Tigers will be hosting a mid-school center next week. Brookhaven Academy with our first conference game heading to Natchez Cathedral. As Beck mentioned earlier, the Brookhaven-Macomb game was canceled due to lightning. Abrahano out of the eye set. Jones to throw, fires it down to the right side. It's going to be caught.
Picked off by the Cougars.
Oh, Cougars got it. Cougars did get it.
Let's see who got in there, mate. Slid in front of that one, cut the pattern. See if we can pick up a number of those camouflage jerseys. Is that going to be Ray Stewart back there?
Might be. And Cougars wearing these camouflage jerseys, kind of a blue on gray with the blue numerals, and those numerals is kind of what we are. This is a much higher press box than your normal high school press box. So there's blue numbers kind of blend into that camouflage jersey.
Yeah, Ray Stewart with the interception for Brookhaven Academy, snuffing out the drive deep in their own territory where the Cougars will take over at their own 5-yard line.
First down and 10. Up the middle comes Johnston. I believe that's Johnston on the carry across the 13.
Johnson on the inside.
So Johnson picks up about 5 or 6 in the play. Actually got 7 in the play. So second down is about 3 for the Cougars. Put the ball down on the Cougar 13-yard line. Rolling clock at 8:23 left in the ball game. 56-6, Brookhaven Academy. Yeah, Cougars in no real hurry. They're going to watch that play clock just roll down before they take the snap. Ray Stewart again gives it off to Johnston. This time he's going to be hit, breaks a tackle, stays on his feet, got across the 20. He's got the first down out to about the 21. So another good hard run there by Luke Johnston.
Good move right there. Johnson looked bottled up on the initial surge on that play. Shook a defender. Picked up about 5 or 6 on the play and the first down.
So first down 10, another first down redshirted here by the Cougars in this contest. And the Cougars will take all that play clock that they can.
Clipping down towards 7 minutes left in this one.
Stewart, direct snap. To Stewart. Stewart will get a couple right up the middle, got a couple of yards. We'll call it now second down and 8 for the Cougars. The ball put down the Cougar 23.
Give Stewart 2 on that one. First carry of the night for Stewart, who also had the interception a few moments ago on defense, deep in their own territory.
So Stewart comes back out with Johnston in the running back position with him. Has one receiver to the left, 2 to the right. Kind of a H-back look over here to the right side for the Cougars. Stewart will sweep here to Johnston. Johnston trying to cut inside. He's going to be tripped up after a short gain at about the 26 before he's going to be run down and knocked down by the Tigers. Wyatt Roy, one of the sophomores, comes over to make the tackle for the Tigers.
Let's give Johnston about 2 on that one. So, and a lot of them came by third down, right at 7 yards to go for the Cougars, just under 7 yards to reach the first down marker. Of course, Stewart's going to take his time, watch the play clock as it clips under 15 seconds, and the game clock at 5:52 and counting.
So Stewart and company come out. Johnston to his right. Stewart will take it again. Stewart on the keeper. Shakes one tackler. Has the ball stripped out. I think Centreville may have it back. Let's wait to see.
Good move by Stewart. Had it knocked away. Linebacker got his hand in there on top of it. Let's see who comes out with that one.
Big pile up.
Cougars. Don't know who picked it up, but the
Cougars got it back, but that gives the Cougars the first down.
Yeah.
And everything bouncing blue and white here tonight.
Mm-hmm. So about 8-yard run for Stewart. Fumble recovered by one of those big linemen in the pile. First down and 10. They're going to spot it about the 34-yard line. The Cougar 34-yard line.
Out come the Cougars once again. Again, Cougars in no real hurry with the clock rolling, with a rolling clock. 5 minutes left in the ball game. 53-6, Brookhaven Academy. Johnston up the middle. Johnston eludes a tackler. Comes to the right sideline, midfield. 45-40. Finally dragged down by the Tigers inside the 40, about the 37. Finally pulling him down is Peyton Nichols. A nice run by Luke Johnston. He's knocking on the door nearly close to 100 yards here.
28 on that one, so we'll total him up real fast. Johnston's going to be right at 91 yards and a touchdown. Again, he's that second half back. And I think that may be a little bit of strategy. Let John Rivers Brown be the workhorse in the first half and hit him with Johnston in the second half. Got a fresh running back. And he's tapping on another 100-yard night for Brookhaven Academy.
First down at 10 for the Cougars and the Tiger 37. Johnston once again on the carry off the left side. Check that, that's Ray Stewart. Stewart on the carry. Stewart got a couple of yards inside the 35, put him at the 34, pick up a 3. Brings up a second down rather, and 7 for the Cougars on the Tiger 34. Johnston and Ray Stewart in the backfield look to the sideline to Coach Jamie Palmer. Cougars again will just build that play clock all the way down before making the snap here. Play clock down to 7. Stewart on the keeper. Stewart up the middle is going to be hit and dropped after a short gain. Got it to the 31. He'll pick up about 3 or 4 maybe on the play. That'll set up a third down about 5 here for the Cougars.
Good job there by Stewart, kind of just falling in there behind his big blockers up front. You know, he stands about 6'2", 6'3", and stretches that body out on impact. Picked up about 3 or 4 on the play, so third down is short for the Cougars.
Third down play coming up. Rolling clock down to 2:43 left. 53-6 Brookhaven. Out come the Cougars once again. Stewart will take the snap. We got a keeper by Stewart. Left side, lowers his head, pushes the pile forward a little bit. Got it down about the 25. He's got a first down. First down 10 for the Cougars on the 25.
Let's give Stewart 6 yards on that one again. Just following the blockers, went off left side, pushed the pile for 6 and the first down. Let's see if Coach Rushing sets on it right here. Corey Case going to bring the play in from the sideline.
Cougars break the huddle. Play clock is down at 17.
One more time. Let's give you a stunning stadium. Come on, Olympic.
We want to play here. May go to the victory formation if we get a positive play. In fact, we're going to go to the victory formation right now.
I believe you're correct, Ken.
Stewart will line up under center. He'll take it, takes the knee.
Stewart takes the snap, takes the knee in victory formation.
So we'll let the clock roll. 40-second clock is now in effect. So they can eat that one under a minute. Maybe 1 or 2 more snaps, and Brookhaven Academy will go to 4-0 on the year with a big 53-6 win tonight over Centreville. Centreville falls to 1-2 on the year. Centreville takes on a mid-school center next week. Brookhaven Academy, a big conference matchup. Hatches against Hatches Cathedral. Once again, the victory formation. We're down to 1 minute. Stewart will take it. Kneels. Reset the clock with 40 seconds on the play clock. Got to snap it one more time, and that'll about wrap it up here this evening at Cole Inn.
Football cheerleading team manager Cougar appearance only allowed on the track on their side.
Brookhaven Academy takes on Park Lane in 2 weeks. Right now, that game is scheduled to be played at Southwest Community College. This should be the final snap of the ball game.
Stewart takes another knee.
That should reset it to 40 seconds. That's it. Both teams will depart the field, come to the respective sidelines. Brookhaven Academy will put this in the books as one of the big wins, 53-6 over the Centreville Tigers here this evening at Stone Stadium at Colin. Let's take 2 minutes right now. 2 minutes, we'll come back and do a recap of this ball game for you. Right after this on B92.
There are better-known tractors in the world than Coyote. Ones with bigger names, longer histories, more popular hats, cute toy lines. But there's not a single tractor ever been built that's better equipped to do the dirty work. So we'll just focus on what really matters. Coyote, we dig dirt.
Your Coyote dealer is Watts Brothers Tractor and Implement, 509 Lumberton Road in Columbia. Call 601-736-6351.
Anytime you play sports, accidents can happen. And your next place should be Mississippi Sports Medicine Urgent Ortho Care. Our subspecialized surgeons and staff are ready to take care of your injury and get you back to peak performance. Open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5 in Jackson, 8 to 7 in Flowood and Madison, and Saturday, 8 to 2 in Madison. Any injury, any sport, Mississippi Sports Medicine Urgent Ortho Care. Get you back in the game.
Stay on target this hunting season with 51 Pawn and Gun between Bogachita and Brookhaven. 51 Pawn and Gun has it all. Guns, ammo, and more, including a full line of fishing supplies. You can also get your hunting and fishing license. Need tools, jewelry, electronics, and gift items? They have that too. Good luck to the Brookhaven Academy Cougars from 51 Pawn and Gun, Highway 51 between Bogachita and Brookhaven. Open Monday through Friday, 8 till 5, 8 till noon on Saturday. Call 835-2661.
White & Associates is a CPA firm that provides personal and professional services in tax preparation and planning, payroll reports, financial statements, bookkeeping, and financial analysis and consulting. Corey White and the staff at White & Associates has been serving Brookhaven and the surrounding areas for the last 2 decades. If you are looking for a CPA firm, we ask that you consider White & Associates for all your accounting needs. Our office is located at 320 Brookhaven Street. Call us at 601-748-4580 or visit us at whiteandassociatesllc.com.
Brookhaven Academy goes to 4-0 on the year with a big 53-6 win over Centreville this evening. Third quarter only 1 touchdown. The second half was 46-6 at the end of the first quarter. Brookhaven Academy scores in their opening possession as they start at their own 41. They drive it 59 yards. They pay off the 10-yard touchdown run by Luke Johnston. And Corey Case remains perfect with an extra point. That came with a 6-minute mark of the third quarter. That's all the scoring for the second half. And Brookhaven Academy wins it 53-6 for the Centreville Tigers here this evening. And Beck, stat-wise, obviously all on Brookhaven Academy's favor.
No doubter right here for Brookhaven Academy. Just complete domination. That one slip-up on a halfback pass got behind the receivers, but that was pretty much the only blemish and really one of the only positives for our Centreville Academy tonight. And again, complete. Cougars just overwhelmed the Tigers tonight here at Stone Stadium. First half stats, first for Centreville in the rushing department. Case and Clark rushed the ball 14 times for 62 yards. Tucker Lebrano, 3 rushes for 14 yards. Peyton Jones, 3 rushes for 13. And Connor Cochet, 2 rushes for 9 yards for the Tigers. In the passing department, Jones, 4-9 for 53 yards. And Preston McDaniel, 1-for-1 for 65 yards in that halfback pass for the touchdown. Nicholas Parrish, 2 catches for 77. Caleb Kennebrew, 1 catch for 19. Ben Garrett, 1 catch for 19, and Clark had 1 catch for 3 yards, and all in the first half. For the Cougars of Brookhaven Academy, Tyler Fortenberry rushed the ball 5 times for 90 yards and 2 touchdowns. He had a long run, a 71-yarder for a score. John Rivers Brown, 3 rushes for 41, a long of 37. Luke Johnston, big second half, 13 rushes, 91 yards, and a touchdown. Dylan Fortenberry, 1 rush for 13, and Ray Stewart had 5 rushes for 23 yards, his long run of 8, all in the second half. Tyler Fortenberry, 11 for 17, 220 yards, and 3 touchdowns. Ray Stewart, 1-for-1 for 24 yards in the passing department. Dylan Fortenberry, 2 catches for 38 and a score. Trey Fortenberry, 3 catches for 64. Rob Johnson, 1 catch for 4 yards. Trevor Fortenberry, 3 catches for 31 and a touchdown. Colin Waldrop, 1 catch for 30 yards and a touchdown. And Corey Case, the kicker, Ken, 1 catch for 24 yards in the second half. Those are your final stats for Brookhaven Academy.
of Brookhaven Academy. In my quick addition here, 244 yards passing and 255 yards rushing. You couldn't get any more balanced.
Right.
So Cougars putting up over 400 yards, some 470 yards in total offense again this evening. One of the big stats, too, Centreville started 8 times possessions at their own 20. That's due to the fact that Corey Case was booming the kickoffs into the end zone. So Corey having a great night kicking the football tonight. Let's go ahead and select our Pro Performance Center, powered by King's Daughters Medical Center, player of the game. We kind of talked about this.
Yeah.
And Corey Case is a guy that kind of shows you the value of a good kicker tonight. Had a field goal, perfect in the extra points, even threw for a 2-point conversion. All of his kickoffs, that was something like 8 kickoffs.
9. I remember the opening kickoff.
Right, opening kickoff.
Yeah, so here's the stat line on Case. 7's for 7 on the point after kicks. 1 for 1 on a point after pass, a 2-point conversion. 1 reception for 24 yards, a 43-yard field goal, and 9 touchbacks. What a night for Corey Case.
So Corey Case, our King's Daughters Medical Center, Pro Performance Center, powered by King's Daughters Medical Center, player of the game. Well, things go on to conference play next week. Brookhaven Academy on the road at Natchez Cathedral. As we were kind of talking about the last 2 times we were down there. First time we had a major thunderstorm roll through. They really cut the game out at halftime, then decided to, we're going to play. Come on back. Let's play. And then, 2 years ago, we got into halftime and a major thunderstorm. We had about a 2-hour delay. After 10 o'clock, I think Coach Rushing came out and said, bye-bye.
Yeah, we're not going home anymore.
We're going home. And that was it.
And let's not forget, last year, Ken, Tyler Fortenberry, as the clock's running out, when he leaped from about the, what seemed to be about the 5 or 6 yard line, did a complete somersault and landed in the end zone as the time expired to win that one down at the, call it at the buzzer. And really not an upset win, but a shocker, to the Cathedral Green Wave, and I'm sure they want to answer the call next week. That will be a good one. I'm going to go out on a limb. I did it earlier before this one. I was wrong. I hope I'm wrong again in favor of the Cougars, but expect a good district ball game next week over at Cathedral.
So at Cathedral next week, 2 weeks we'll take on Park Lane. Now that game right now scheduled at Southwest Community College. They had hoped to play back here at Colin, but again, this is the home field for the Weston High Cobras. They put a thumping on Franklin County tonight. Last we heard it was like 47-0. That was a halftime score. Yep. So they are rolling as well, and this is their home field. They'll be in action in 2 weeks here, so we're not able to hit the stadium, but we'll have the game with Park Lane in 2 weeks. That'll be at Southwest Community College. Well, that's it from Stone Stadium. Another great night of hosting this event by the Colin Wolves. Their great staff here. Athletic Director Brian Nobles, President Dr. Jane Hewlon-Sims, and great staff here that do a great job in hosting events for this community. Once again, your final score, Brookhaven Academy 53, Centreville 6. We'll see you next Friday evening down at Natchez Cathedral. Pre-game show about 6:30 and the kickoff at 7. Along with our studio production coordinator, Jeremy Edwards, it's Ken Hollingsworth along with Beck Warren. And we bid you a good weekend and a good night.
This has been Brookhaven Academy Cougar Football on B92. Game action was brought to you by Roma's Deli and Papa's Buffet and Grill, Brookhaven. King's Daughters Medical Center, Brookhaven. Sullivan Ford Lincoln Exit 40, Brookhaven. White & Associates CPAs. Pep's Land Solutions. Perkins Ace Hardware, Brookhaven. Mississippi Sports Medicine. Your New York Life Agents at Allred Financial in Brookhaven. Dr.